All right. Yo, apparently we've been having some technical difficulties on the audio, so those of you that are watching the stream, let me know if y'all can hear me. Somewhat a delay. But let me know if y'all can hear me in the from the stream. We are currently live.
Yeah, I can hear you talking.
Okay, cool. All right, so y'all already know what it is, man. This is something new that we doing. It's like a pre-game, post-game kind of build-up. Cool, hear the commentary. Very nice. Shout out to my boy Moody Booty is in the stream, watching the stream. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I got my boy Jalen Vasquez, point guard, up and coming point guard. You know, he still kind of got to get his way, but he is here in his own defense to try to convince these GMs that need a true point guard that can defend the 1, 2, and possibly the 3 in the stream, here to commentate. And we also got a coach for the Buffalo Wolfpack. My boy Damon is in the stream. Say what's up, fellas.
What's going on?
What's happening, people?
So yeah, man, we trying something a little different. The game will start at the right time. I got it keyed up, and as you can see, this is to your right of your screen. You can see the lottery results for the 1 through 12 picks. And anybody got any questions on how the picks is gonna kind of go out? It's just like NFL draft. So the number 1 pick is gonna have the number 13 pick. Number 2 pick is gonna have the number 14 pick. So kind of speculate on who gonna get drafted here in the first round. But as you can see to the right of your screen, that is the order of each team. Bulldogs got the number 1 pick, so that is gonna be interesting to see who they go with. So Coach,
What's going on, man?
what's going on? Hey, so give me your spiel, bro. Like, what is it? What is it that Buffalo is looking for in the first round? Like, I know you probably can't talk too much about who y'all going for, because you do hold the number 3 pick.
Right.
But can you shed some light on what type of player y'all looking for?
I mean, really, right now, it's we're still in talks with a lot of players. What we're really looking for is somebody with the intangibles. High IQ. They have the ability to play defense. And really the willingness to win. And I think we've seen that a lot here in the summer league for the past 3 days. I'm hoping tonight with these 2 new teams that we haven't seen play, that we see something out there that we might like. I mean, so far, we're pretty much narrowing our decision down. I think we still have like 2 more days before the last games of the summer league. But I think we're almost there.
Cool. I mean, can you shed some light on, like, positional first round pick? I mean, obviously you're looking for a defensive player that can defend, but right. Are you looking for a center, a power forward? I mean, obviously it's not too many that's good or that's bad on the for the first round. You know what I mean? So they're gonna go quick, and it's not too many just to choose from that are gold members. So what's the philosophy there? Like, are y'all going straight bigs and go draft small later in the later rounds, or y'all just looking for a particular type of player? I say.
I mean, right now, because I don't want to say that, hey, we're going for this position or this position. I mean, it's going to really be based off of what the first 2 picks do.
Right.
And that's really going to set the tone. I think that we're in a good position as far as that go, because that way we can see and evaluate based off of what we have jotted down on our draft board.
Right.
The position that we're in right now, we're really looking to see who can put us in the best position to win now. We're not in a position where we feel that, hey, we want to build something up and then win later on next year, or try to build a product for the next 2 or 3 years. We're trying to win this year and moving forward.
Absolutely.
So I mean, right now we don't have a position set. We're kind of keeping our options open. We still have some games left that need to be played. where we can evaluate further from there.
No, absolutely, man. I feel you on that. Obviously you don't want to put too much of your information out there, because I know
Right.
I know y'all draft board is very, very I'd say in depth, because we've seen a lot, but we still got a lot to see in the summer league. Jalen, I heard you wanted to. I know you put me to the side before we started the stream. You wanted to kind of ask the coach a few questions, so you want to go ahead and ask?
Yeah, man. So, one thing I'm curious of with the battle between these teams, it seems as if there's one specific thing to remember each game for, whether it's a player or how like a team's rhythm was or whatever it may be. And we haven't even seen any of these teams play yet. This is all new people, a whole new experience. Like, what is there to expect? I mean, what can you predict this game to be like?
I can only speak from my perspective. I can't speak for every coach or every GM, because I'm not sure what it is that they're looking for in players. In the game, I'm evaluating not just any one player or any player that's doing better than the other players. I'm evaluating each player on the court that is a user's player, right? Mm-hmm. And the reason why I said it is because, you never know who may slip through the cracks. I think a lot of times when people realize that, hey, we have the top pick in the draft, that they want to pick the best player who was doing well at that time. Like, I think some players, like some people would say, hey, that you want to pick the best player from the highlights show from yesterday. Right. Well, that's not necessarily the case, because they can be on the highlight yesterday and be absolutely trash, from here on out. So, right. I don't want to say that we're going to put all our eggs in one basket and kind of tone in on, hey, just because this player did better than the other players, that I'm not going to watch anybody else. So I definitely evaluate. I have notes from last night on every game that was on last night, and every player that was a user's player. I have notes on them. I did give them feedback today if they did hit me up. And I kind of do that for all the players, just kind of build a nice rapport, because like this is a league, and this is basketball. This is also business. So you never know in what situation that you may be in. Come the middle of the season, going towards the end of the season, before trade deadline, things like that, where you may need a player to join your team. Right. And if you already have that, good relationship with them, I think it can really bode well for your team.
Yeah, because I think what makes this league so much different from what everybody else is doing, obviously it's a monetary aspect into it. Like, essentially players, coaches, GMs pay to get into the league, and then obviously based off of how your player or team performs, you get paid back. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you're essentially looking for, when as a coach and a GM, somebody that's going to be consistent, obviously with being a patron to develop their players, and obviously allowing the coach to alter those tendencies to help win ball games, so that those coaches can win, cash money in the playoffs, and then the general managers can obviously be compensated. But I think at the end of the day, it's all fun and games. You know what I mean? Right. Shout out to my boy Devontae. He is joining the stream. Devontae, are you here, bro?
Yeah, can y'all hear me? Yeah, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
So, Devontae, you joined the stream, the commentary late. Come on, briefly describe to my 12 viewers on YouTube, which is okay. I like that, but let's see if we can get those 12 viewers to like the stream. I think we got like 6 likes. So please, if you're watching the stream and you haven't done so already, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. But Devontae, briefly explain your role in the league and your position within the team that you represent.
I'm the coach for the Long Beach Kings.
Nice.
And my position, I feel like everybody has a purpose. Everybody works hard, no matter if they're a player, a coach, a GM. Everybody works hard to get not only their team, but other teams and the league as a whole notoriety to be one of the best league, if not the best league out there.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one, man. What we trying to do here at MGN is change the game, man. Change the game. Shout out to my boy Robert Ivory, dropping the flames in the chat. If you are a MGN Sports member, you're a player, coach, GM, and you watching the stream, make sure y'all drop them flames, man, so we know y'all here. I got a couple more questions for these two coaches here, and the game will start here in the next 10 minutes. But before we start the game, I like I said to those that are just joining, we're doing something a little bit different. So I got a question for Devontae. So we got one of the top prospects, and a lot of people didn't really agree with what I said. When I said it earlier on in the season before these summer leagues even started, I said Griffen Harris was going to be the best power forward in the game. Coming out of the draft, he was going to be the best power forward. What is it that y'all are looking for from a big, let's say power forward position? We know what the centers do; they're the biggest on the court. But as a power forward, Devontae, what is the Kings looking for? You got the 8th pick, so that means anybody that's dropping down there to the 8th pick, and they're big, and that's something that's high on y'all draft board. What are y'all looking for from that position?
Okay, everybody is looking for someone to control the paint, but for us in particular, someone who can also space the floor, not consistently, but enough. And someone who's good on defense, whether it's the perimeter and the inside. We're looking for a mobile big, someone who can play inside and out, and someone who can. The ball handling skills don't have to be the best, right? But enough to where they won't get ripped constantly if a smaller man gets put on them.
I feel you on that, and we got some pretty good bigs we've seen in these first few nights of the summer league, so I cannot wait to see what Griffen Harrison can do. The hype is real. Hopefully he shows out. Jalen, you got any other questions, man?
Any other questions?
Other questions?
Like we said, we talked about Griffen Harris. He's been pretty hyped up leading up to this point. But obviously, with that, there's people flying under the radar who we could see in this game. Could we expect someone to just jump out, outperform Harris, or is it pretty much just like the focus is on Harris? He's going to be controlling the game.
No, I can tell you right now, the Spartans have a really, really deep team. And I'm going to tell you, Jesus Shuttlesworth Jr., the shooting guard for the Spartans. You got Devin Turner, who is also a gold member, the shooting guard that we have not seen play. Obviously, we've not seen any of these players play, who is dangerous in the paint and can pretty much cross anybody over he wants. And then we got Abraham Dendrood, who just was really disrespected in the chat. I don't know if y'all seen his comment underneath the post, because obviously in the first few words it says top prospect Griffen Harrison, and then it says underdog Abraham. So I know I seen that one. Yeah, I know he's a little heated for that. So I can guarantee y'all this: we're gonna see more than Griffen Harrison is in this game. We're gonna see some other emerging stars fighting for their dominance to be drafted in the first round. As y'all all know, the first round will get the Alpha Dog badge, and the Alpha Dog badge is pretty much, just the leader on the team. Obviously, boosts attributes when their teammates are cold, so that's definitely a necessity to have in the league.
What about the kid we haven't seen yet? The one that was in the chat talking about how he's gonna be the dominant big man.
Yeah, I seen him. Yeah.
But man, before y'all joined, me and Jalen was just talking about that dude. That dude was like, he's very pumped and motivated, and he ain't even got a character yet. But I respect it. I like that. I try my best to, obviously everybody has different walks of life and try to keep the slurs down to a minimum. But, if somebody came to me and was like, hey man, it's being a little disrespectful, then I'll approach the situation. But I just think, that's just the energy, and I'm pretty sure it happens on the court, and it's happening now, but until it becomes a problem, it's not a problem. But dude
I like it right now.
Yeah, dude is definitely motivated, and I like that. So
hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna need my man to go out on the court and like throw some elbows or punch somebody in the face, or else all that talk gonna stop.
All that, hey, and then if he garbage, then it's a whole nother like I can get the Ron Artest kind of aspect of it, but if he can't, he out here bricking and running out of bounds and shit. Like it's like
he literally said throughout his whole career, no one will ever score on him. That's the vibe that I got.
Come on now, dog. Like y'all can't honestly believe that shit. No.
Hey.
No, I guess pigs fly too. Then look, I let a person talk, but come on now, they finna. If I ever play against them, I'm gonna drop them off. You already know how I come. Hey, real quick, man, before we get this game started, Jalen, you gotta speak to your piece, bro. All right, you've been struggling these last few games, and I don't think that you play again. If you got a moment to try to get drafted, at least.
So we got one more game at the end.
Jalen played one more.
The last day. Yeah, he played for the Kings.
Okay. Well, let's just assume that tomorrow is the draft, Jalen. How can you? What would you say to convince some of these GMs to draft you?
What I would say. Okay.
What would you say, man? I know it's on the spot, but yeah. What would the door is open.
The struggles are there. The struggles are there for me for sure. We've seen it. I can't deny what my struggles have been so far. I can't put the ball in the basket. I've scored one field goal this entire time. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just a special kind of fit.
Yeah.
I'm a special kind of fit with some upside. That if you get me, we get the right team around us. We rally around each other. It's a wrap.
Yep.
It's gonna be good, bro. So.
A system player,
and of course, like everybody else, we got to develop over time. The scoring gonna come. Is it there right now? No, but I think my strong. Pretty much everywhere else, I've been stripping the ball. I've been setting up team.
Yeah.
So I think in that regard, I can be a special fit, unlike other people in this league.
Yeah. No.
Different from other people in this league.
You know, and I can agree with that. You know, I went over. I've been looking at everybody's overalls, and I would say the biggest thing that you probably need to focus on is your tendencies. I think a lot of what the coaches, because keep in mind to everybody that's watching, the coaches are the only ones that can alter a tendency each week. And it's only one player they can alter each week. So you got to get with a system that is going to, well, obviously, if you're getting drafted, you don't have an option. You don't have a choice where you go. But the coaches are very essential to your development. Because if you want to be an MVP, it's on the coach if he wants you to shoot the ball more or not. It's on the coach if he wants you to focus on your driving ability more. So coaches, y'all got a big responsibility, and y'all have a big role in if a team is going to win or not. I know if I get drafted too, you better just let me shoot. Just let me shoot, because I know my boy Kyle. I know you watching. Just give me the ball, got the way. I know my boy Kyle watching, and me and him is leading the league in points. I should have put in that graphic tied for the first. He's not technically. I got 13. I'm averaging 13 points a game too, but I also have the most 3-point shots. 3-point shots made too. So don't sleep on your boy.
Jalen, this is coming from a coach. Now, watching you play, there's obviously potential there. You're not the only one that has an upside that has been playing kind of bad in the G League, in the Summer League, shall I say. So, nobody should feel no type of way about it, because it's all about the system, like TJ
Oh,
said.
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
That's what people look at, though. That's what people look at.
Yeah, no, it's
When they see my player just continuously pulling up, and it's just brick. I'm just building brick houses.
yeah, no. You just need to dial down some of the tendencies that you, as far as shooting tendencies, but you'll be all right. All right, we got one more minute before we get into the stream. Does anybody else have anything they want to put on the table before we get this game started? When is the Pirates playing again? Okay, let me answer some of these questions in the comments. Give me a second, fella. So, my boy Robert Ivory said, "Sorry, Jalen, but you playing us last game. That's an auto L, big dog. That's kind of messed up." Kyle is in the stream also. What's up, bro?
Wow, wasn't this guy just getting wrecked by Elliot the other night?
That's true. That is true. No, that wasn't Robert.
So
That wasn't Robert.
that wasn't Robert.
No, Robert only played one. Wait.
Oh, that was Shandy.
Yeah, no,
Was that Shandy or was that Robert?
that was Shandy. Shandy was getting that work. Shandy was on. Hey, my boy Shandy. That's a female, but anyways, they was getting that swivel. They was getting put on the swivel, man. That boy Griffin was going hard on. I was like, God damn, dog. Every time.
I had a feeling Griffin was gonna be just dominating. Something told me, I'm like, this guy's gonna be good.
Man, watch when he get linked up with a badass defender. That shit, all that's gonna stop. But let's get into the game, man. I can't wait to get this started. We got the Montreal Spartans versus the Seattle Lumberjacks. Both of these teams have not played. So we got Griffen Harris against a triple-headed monster over there in Montreal. So let's get right into it, fellas.
Let's go.
Let's go. Game time.
Game time, baby.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. You'll see Montreal facing Seattle. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter.
Let's see, they probably can't hear the audio to make sure they can hear it.
Tip-off goes to Montreal.
Should be.
Oh, wait a minute.
I can hear it.
Nah, they chose the side for me, even though I didn't do that.
The starters for Montreal.
Oh no, I don't like that camera. There we go.
They've got King.
Right there.
They're out there with Turner.
Let's go.
Then it's Fresh, and it's Culver in at the 5 spot. And so it's Ingram who brings up the
Been right
ball
out the
for
gate
Seattle.
already.
This is a miracle
Right
man.
there in the middle. I mean, on the
Wide
corner.
open.
Oh, good with the triple.
Good D. A good board.
And here is
All right, so some gold players. Dendrood. I gotta figure out how to pronounce your name, bro. I feel like I'm destroying it every time. Number 37 at the bottom right now. Shuttlesworth is a silver player. And then obviously Devin Turner, point guard in the middle right there, number 9 for the Montreal Spartans, is a gold as well. The only gold member on Seattle is Griffen Harris, number 10 at the top of your screen.
Give him the ball. See what happens.
season never really ends. Here's the kid.
Bad offensive possession.
Onside off the mark.
That was not
Quarter
good
just
luck.
over a minute played.
He's not pushing the floor good enough.
Now King.
Nah.
Could have had a drive.
Here's the waiter.
I'm gonna be honest. If Montreal loses this game, I will be surprised, just for the simple fact that they have so many good players on their team. Shuttlesworth with his first points of the summer league.
Here we go.
Easy.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession.
Good work.
Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Ingram.
All of these players. Oh, Wasif is
that was a
also
shot.
a gold member as well.
Just
Hold on, I might
shoot.
need to.
Oh, steal. How wasn't that a
Good
steal?
shot.
The three.
Oh, role player.
Here we go.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Those are good pass and cut skills over there.
Pretty early.
King outside. To Culver. To the inside.
Oh, with the steal. Okay, Wasif, I see you. Push the ball. Give it to Griffin. Right there. Let's go.
Good.
Let's go. Uh-oh.
Perfect fast break.
Let's go. We don't get too many dunks in the summer league. I like that.
Repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Steals
Something we looking
equal.
for in Long
By
Beach.
Seattle.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Around the floor like this.
Dendrood with the easy mid-range. Nice.
Go. They're getting going.
The coach over there just asking for one.
GM for the Montreal Spartans said shouldn't lose a game in the summer league.
Ingram.
Uh-oh. Oh, he should have drove, bro.
And Culver.
He should have drove. That was a bad shot.
Gone here in the first quarter.
Hey, those of you that are watching the stream, please hit that share button, man. I'm trying to get up to 30 viewers, concurrent viewers. Please hit that share button. Share it on Facebook,
Shoots from 12.
Twitter, wherever. We trying to get them views up, baby. We up to 11 likes, 14 viewers in the chat or in the stream right now.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Miracle Man.
See, he keep pulling up. He gonna have to drive. Watch him. If he gonna be obviously a factor in this game, he's gonna have to drive in there and get to the bucket.
Did he name himself Miracle Man?
And the call on the shot into the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First free throws.
Let's see if he worked on his free throws in college.
Delayed.
Yeah, if anybody works with their free throws are terrible right now.
Hold on. Now I'm like 1 for 2.
Either go 1 for 2 or 0 for 2.
Nah, I'm definitely 1 for 2.
Hey, TJ, do you think I'm delayed behind y'all for y'all Central Time?
Different look for Seattle.
No.
He's checked in for Harris. Bottoms comes in for D. And Johnson in for the kid.
No.
And then for Montreal. Johnson, he's checked in for Culver. Smith comes in for Turner. And it's the Wizard in for King. And he makes the first. This is the second.
1 for 2. Oh, with the fast break. They bullshitting, but they gotta get to the bucket, man.
Ingram dishes to Johnson.
At least he didn't shoot it. The numbers were not on their side in the situation.
Yeah.
Some nice ball movement here. By
Oh, with the steal, can you get it? Oh, come on, boy. That was finna be a nasty fast break. That was finna be a nasty fast break. Let me see if I can share this to some of my people here in just a moment, fellas.
There's 1:54 left in the first. The Wizard passes to Johnson.
No.
Now here's Fresh. Back to Johnson. Pass to Smith. Pocket 6. Now Fresh. A shake. Yes, and it's Smith.
Good thing.
No.
1:31 left here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Miracle Man. Here's
Face up,
Hartenstein.
gang.
He's guarded by Johnson. Hartenstein passes to Johnson.
Oh, get to the bucket and the foul. Let's go.
Nearly a foul. Hits the whistle and 2 shots.
Oh, that's hard to sign up.
Seattle shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Shooting 2.
Brick.
That free throw misses.
It's 0 for 1. Keep counting.
Oh man, boy.
Has anybody did better than 50% yet? I don't think so.
Me. I mean, I'm gonna go look at my stats. Y'all got me fucked up. Let's see. Post this bitch on Facebook. Some people join.
So he comes up.
Whoop, we missed them both.
Ooh, garbage.
With the ball. He brings it up for
Straight up
Montreal.
garbage, man.
Fresh, the pass to the waiter.
Got 15 people in the stream. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already, man. Like I say, it always helps.
Second call.
They should have shot off their first man.
Boneheaded mistake, man. Put Griffen in the game.
If he would have shot off their first man, he would have got a good look.
55 seconds left to
It's a
play in the
low
first.
scoring game. Good lord.
Ingram passes to Silk. He dishes it to Johnson.
Oh, to the bucket. I told you. Just
Another
garbage.
pass, and they desperately
Wait,
need
what was the score of one of those games? Like 22 to 19
Yeah,
or
nah, it
something?
was something crazy. This is definitely a low scoring game.
Now here's Fresh.
What you got? Noodles worth.
Shoots from 14. Bank shot. No good.
He's looking for the bank every time.
He loves the bank. He loves the backboard.
Johnson with it.
Got trained by Tam
We've
Duncan.
got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock.
Shot right there.
Nope.
And the ball goes
Horrible
out.
offensive
Last
start
touch by
for
Johnson.
both of these teams, man.
0.5. Can they score in 0.5 seconds?
Hell no. They ain't been able to score for shit. Wish that motherfucker would have made it.
And it's been a
All right, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't like what I've seen so far. Other than that
Not at
fast
all.
break,
got more NBA action on 2K
obviously,
Sports.
you know, Griffin going up there and being very aggressive on the dunk. Dendrood, I think he almost got him a steal, but couldn't really grab the ball. Could have been an easy pass and fast break.
After the first quarter of play.
It's a potential for a lot of
You think?
Yeah, we need to see a little bit more.
The ball enough.
Not at all.
For this game.
This is a game where fast break points should be at an all-time high.
Everybody stepping up aggressively on that.
It's
Right.
gotta be.
All fueled up. and
See,
ready
the
to
second
go.
quarter is a little bit more
Second quarter
entertaining.
catering As the second quarter gets going. On the court for Seattle.
Have we seen anything from Devin Turner?
Then it's the kid, and it's
Oh, he should have shot that.
There was a wide open shot.
Yeah. I see that point. The shooting guard gonna get going. Bottom of your
Let's see
screen,
how
number
they push the
9.
tempo.
Give it to number
it was a
9.
half
Let's see
court.
what he work. Oh, don't go back court now.
King outside.
They running plays.
Shot clock at 6.
Oh, right
Foul
there.
will be against Red Hot.
That was a good foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, that middle was gonna open it up.
Yeah, it showed it was.
Gotta hold it. They got an extra 9 seconds on the shot clock now.
Yeah, bad foul for sure.
Well, they got another opportunity to stop him now. 'Cause there would have been a wide open dunk.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have been too aggressive, in my opinion, but
5 to shoot.
they need to start running some plays. I don't like these jump shots they taking.
And we'll go
Not at all.
with it.
See, the opportunity to push the floor is right there. They're just not taking
Quarter,
it.
about a minute
Just
gone.
sitting up half court instead.
I think one of the things that I've noticed this has been a trend in the summer league so far is point
The
guards
officials
not
called
moving the
traveling
ball
violation.
faster.
Yeah.
Vegas, a broadcast. Who have been some of your
Don't travel
favorite
that.
personalities to cover?
What is he
That's a
doing?
great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, and also there's a
Durant
lot
and
of
Steph
jumpers
and
being taken. So
LeBron.
nobody
Yeah.
protected
Yeah, a lot.
us.
Another one.
Yeah, but keep in mind too is these tendencies. Like every player has tendencies. They running plays. It's just see that jump shot. He gotta drive. Tendencies is so important.
Not played off.
On the board.
The other day, who was my favorite?
See right there, he should have passed it to the right side. He was wide open.
Oh,
Coming
I'm
up.
just saying that because it's true.
Just give it down. No.
Here's Miracle Man.
Oh, look at
Too much
him.
dribbling, too much
Yeah,
dribbling.
too much goodness. He had him off that first off.
He's checking.
Yeah, see, and like I think that's one of the things that players, like when they were building these builds, that they didn't realize is, you're not gonna be an ISO player on the court all the time.
Yo, Virginia Beach GM, like I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. Everybody at C-. Let's see what Griffin do with 3 seconds. See, you gotta work the paint, bro. You gotta work it. You a big man.
About 2 minutes in.
Back that motherfucker down, dog.
Pass to the Wizards.
They gotta run something there with the short shot clock like that. Like, just send so much.
Still, ooh,
Floater
See
go.
how he
oh,
attacked
nice,
this a lot better.
nice. That was
Exactly.
nice.
It's a
There we
move.
go.
We're going with the first basket of the period for Montreal.
All right.
Lumberjacks shooting 2 for 10, 20%.
The pass to Clayton. Back to Ingram.
That layup.
And that was a fast break point. I take it. Shoot that. And then you shoot it. Ooh.
Seattle missing
That
again.
jumper was ugly. Dude.
Yeah, that sure was. Boy, you ain't lying.
We're just over 2.5
He
minutes
doing
into
too
the second
much.
quarter. And that's a foul called on bottom. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you fouled him.
Get a change here.
Shit.
Shines checked in.
Fuck looking like, man, what is he doing? Yeah, you fouled him, motherfucker.
Let's see how they work with Griffin on the bench.
To Culver. Nice passing by Montreal here.
King for three.
King shot.
Cannot sink it, man.
Get anything to fall.
Attack, push it all the way.
Gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts.
They took Griffin out again?
The mindset is,
Yeah, he on the bench right now.
Yeah, they took him out again.
I gotta see what his minutes is at. Nice shot. I'll take that one.
I think he was blown up. We need to get the stamina up.
Points with the bucket from Reed.
He already gassed? It's not a good look. Top prospect, not so much.
I don't know. I think players need to realize that mock draft is exactly what it is. Mock draft does not mean that you
Come on,
can
Turner.
guarantee anything.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. It's opinionated.
Who that touched? Who touched it?
Take possession.
I don't know. They probably need to review that one.
interacting with the players, but
And Taylor did the mock draft before we seen any gameplay.
one errant pass.
Silks checked in for
How many
Seattle.
games do we see? Do we watch? See, if I do that, I told you. I told you, Jalen, I can't play more than one game just because Lumberjacks is the next team to play.
Yeah.
I would have played 2 games tonight, but
Trailing by 2.
just trying to make sure everybody
Just
plays.
not be able to work out like that.
Ingram
Yeah.
outside. To the paint.
He said, I'm glad I used points for fatigue.
Ingram touched it last.
Wow.
That was a horrible pass.
Careless turnover. You
Yeah.
got to be
It
smart.
was like that one that went to the
I
referee.
like the
Checked in
idea.
for Turner.
Like, I saw what he was looking for and I liked it, but he just did not execute that well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was similar to the one that went to the stands the other night.
And here is King.
Yeah.
There's the pick. The pass to Culver.
Uh-oh. That man with the ball there. What he gonna do with it? Pass it. Shuttlesworth in the paint. Working. You better do
10
something.
feet out.
Shuttlesworth.
Shot off.
He had
1
to
for
get there. He
2.
almost traveled.
Clayton, the pass to Ingram.
Oh, look at. I thought that was Griffin cutting like that. Oh, good shit. Good shit. Go, 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 go.
Take it up. Get the foul.
And that
Yeah,
was
I'll take it.
coming up. Officials on the call
There you
with the
go.
foul.
Gotta get them at bats, man.
You allow a guy to get right to the
Gotta
rim
get
like
them
that,
at bats.
Your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
This is a very low scoring game. I think TJ GM should get a badge to give to a player they consider franchise player. I don't know. I don't like the way that sound, bro.
He misses the free.
I mean, yeah, because like, what if you get a player that badge?
from that position on the floor?
Yeah, because franchise
First and
players don't
foremost,
always be
leadership.
that for
And
long.
It's so
Right.
valuable
That's true.
at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and
Kevin Durant was OKC's franchise player.
And then end up going to Golden State and won them a championship. And
so much of how you
went to Brooklyn and is probably about to get them another one too, or 1-2.
I don't know about that. Still, they still gonna get to LA.
Yeah.
That's bold.
And Brooklyn's defense is very,
Trash.
very trash.
Oh, good drive. Can't finish though.
Put him up.
Brooklyn defense
Finish.
is only on the bench. Their starting
He has a
five
hard
has
time
none
against that kind
within
of
them.
defense
Which is
inside.
bad. That's very bad because the Lakers have that depth
That's
that
it to Culver.
they can sit LeBron and AD down and still have defense in the court.
Now fresh.
Shuttlesworth. Oh, with the back down.
Here's the waiter.
Dendrood with the okay.
Off to an efficient start.
All right,
Go out
Dendrood.
there, he caught the rebound and went immediately.
Exactly. That's what you want in the big, man. You want them to play with them in the
Effort on a
paint.
nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Ingram. There's 37 seconds left to play.
I believe that the moment GMs do some re-signing on players and they throw the bank at a player, then you can give them that badge.
even from over
You
here.
know, like if you're trying to do a multi-year contract with a player, then you can throw him that franchise badge. He said, "Don't act like KD didn't play 8 seasons with OKC." Straight up. What up, Zach? It's cool, bro. Like, you know, Tom Brady is the GOAT. A lot of people didn't think that he'd do it, but he did it. He got his number
And
7.
the first one drops. Miracle Man, he's
He got his number 7.
rings by any player. It's tough for any football player.
Johnson, he's
The
checked
top.
in for
It's
Kobe.
tough for any franchise.
Right.
I think my man got more.
Most franchises.
The man Tom Brady has more rings than the Patriots and the Steelers, and I'm a Steelers fan.
Yeah, he has more rings than any franchise.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That
The
is
man
crazy.
Tom Brady should just retire right now, bro. Like he has literally been making Super Bowls.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Because he knows that he's gonna be there. He's gonna get his numbers. And he just might.
Now, here is
Right.
Smith.
Like
Shot
literally, the
clock,
only
75
QB to actually beat that man is Eli Manning, and that's saying something because Eli is no
Yeah.
in the league.
Hey,
Nick
so
Foles got it once, but it wasn't really his thing. It was caution.
I
Here's
I
Johnson.
got a question, man, and this was brought to my attention as we go into the halftime show.
Battle underway in this one.
Yeah, let me pause it because I want this to be very serious moment. I heard a rumor. So I don't really talk too much to the media because I am the media, right? But I try my best to get as much information from people as possible. Now we've seen what Al Farik, the center, has done in his 2 games in the season. We've seen Vladimir in 1 game is still, you know, up for the masses to decide if he's gonna be consistent. We know Farik is. But I've been hearing that the first 2 picks might not be neither one of them. Now we talking Bulldogs, Gunners, and I'm hearing this is just something that was, you know, brought to my attention, Dame, that you in the middle of the conversation. So obviously you can't, if that's the case, you know, I ain't trying to throw no shade, but I am the media and I have to report to the masses. So on the record, obviously we streaming 17 people in the chat. How is there any facts to that being true?
There's definitely some information out there regarding, you know, the top 3 picks, more so the top 2 picks, regarding, you know, who they're not going to draft, not so much of who it is that they're going to draft. Whether there's too much truth to that or not, I'm not sure. But from my knowledge, the two top centers that have been in the highlights for the past few days are not it.
Oh wow! I mean, I honestly, I'm gonna keep it to y'all. I'm kicking to y'all 100 with you. You know, I've been in conversation with a lot of GMs, and I've been in conversation of being drafted. But if any team, and I'm gonna just be 100 with you, bro. If any team does not draft Farik, if the Bulldogs does not draft Farik or Vlad or even Griffin with that first pick, I don't know. I don't know what philosophy you trying to build around, because if he skips down to the 2nd or 3rd, you know, let me ask you this on the record. If Farik is at the 3rd pick, hey, I'm just look. You can be honest and be like, bro, I ain't finna speak on that. You know that this is, but I just want to know, you know, if he's there, would you pick him? Like, what is the philosophy over there? I mean, if these first 2 teams pretty much gift you a championship, because
if I'll tell you this is just coming from me. I mean, again, you know, we still have a lot of, you know, scouting to do. These next 2 days, we still have some interviews to hold. But I'm only going to speak for the first round and that number 3 pick right now. We like what we've seen out of both players. That if we did get a chance to draft either one of them, I don't think that the Wolfpack would even shy or hesitate for 1 second. So keep that in mind.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you being honest. You know, on the record, like bro, that man has done some crazy things in these 2 games, and I get it. You know, the dude has played against some, I wouldn't say, yeah, bums. They bums. The players he played against some bums. But if you pass up on that man, even from me being a player, of course I want to be in the first round. If you pass up on him, something wrong, dude. Like I just like I said, I caught wind of that. You know, I try my best to ask questions as, you know, a media person for the league, but, you know, 17 points, 15 rebounds in his last game. He's averaging 15.5. Nobody is averaging double-digit rebounds right now but Farik. If you're looking for, and he's doing all this with a, no disrespect to my boy August Weiss, but a subpar point guard who's averaging probably about 4 or 5 points. He's leading his team by himself, single-handedly. Just imagine if you could draft him first and get you a nice little gold point guard in the second round. Just saying.
I don't know. I mean, and that's what I like about the summer league is because it can be so unpredictable.
Yeah.
It can be a situation where these two bigs just dominate the summer league, but they're absolutely horrible in the regular season, or teams are just cooking them, in the regular season. I think that's where teams are failing to realize this, or people are failing to realize in the league. Around the league is, you're hyping up highlights. I mean, I can't go based off of that. I have to see more film. I have to get to know the player, different things like that. Because if we're not seeing eye to eye, or if we're not, going in the same direction, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, I don't want you on the team. Yeah. I mean, that's just calling a spade a spade. I definitely think that it's very possible. I think people are out here predicting the top 5 picks, top 3 picks. It's very possible that this entire draft swings a completely different way to the point where who has the 4th pick?
I just had it. Actually, I can put it up for y'all real quick.
But in the regular
situation, it can be a situation where the Spartans end up getting Vlad, and then the Pirates end up getting Farik. Again, that can be a situation. Vlad and Farik can easily fall down to number 8 and to number 9. Things happen. Teams looking for different things. Teams look in different directions. And really, it's a matter of, can they help you win, and can they win now? Yeah. So go ahead, Coach.
In the regular season, we're actually able to game plan against people, so this could make a whole lot of difference.
I get it, man. Trust me, I understand, but no, who's the Athens? If y'all watching this, any representative from Athens, the coach Sean over there, Kurt, if y'all pass up on any one of those and go outside of any one of those 3 that I mentioned, I don't know, Gunners.
But coming from me, at the 8th pick, I would take them. Well, here's why: you can pass up on a lot of people, but you can't pass up on a once-in-a-lifetime talent.
That's once in a lifetime.
No matter what position it is, it may be easier to build around a guard than the big, but when you have a dominant big, you have to go with it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, and I usually agree with people on that. But that's for damn sure. Like, don't destroy a franchise that you're trying to build. And you're seeing, and I'm displaying it, for people to see what this man has been able to do in just 2 games, and they 2-0. The Gunners are 2-0. So if they slip down to Wolfpack, I mean, dude is straight up, doing things, and he just not getting started with his upgrades, and the way he built them is obviously different from any big that we've seen so far. Like people were saying last night that he's a Shaq-like build, like, it's for real. But the thing about it, he can post you down and hit you with the fadeaway. He can post you down and hit you with the fadeaway, and he's grabbing boards. It's almost as if it's unfair sometimes. But to everybody else's defense, man, he's played against bums. Mm-hmm. That's the truth.
I haven't seen him play against a user's player. I would love to see him play against, Ivory. Hell,
yes,
and him and Robert go at it, because then that way we can see what a smaller, more mobile, agile center can do against a more, back to the basket, post scoring big man. I haven't seen it, even with Vlad, but I don't think Vlad was playing. I think Vlad was playing Ty White, and Ty White didn't even upgrade their player yet.
Not at all.
So these are all things that the GMs and coaches really need to keep into perspective, especially when we're drafting, because I can go out and say that, hey, because I grabbed 15 rebounds over an AI and a rec, that I'm good, but then the reality of it, if I go play against another true big am I going to have the same impact, during the game?
Yeah, you want that competitive nature, like with me, and I'm not trying to be biased about it, but when me and Kyle was head to head, like what is each person? What is the matchup gonna be? Because if you're that team that drafts, and I feel like I'm bringing my draft stock down by saying this, but if you're a team that drafts a point guard in the first round, and you're in a division where they built on bigs, you got to figure out a way to game plan around that to beat that team.
I think a game plan around that would be simple. I mean, you would go with a Warrior style type of game. I mean, where you're going to be pretty much playing, focusing on the perimeter, dragging those bigs from outside the paint. Because then when you drag them from outside the paint, then you have easy access inside the basket. Because tell me, how many times can Fareed really block a shot if he's not underneath that hoop, or how long can he really last in a game if he's having to run in and out of the paint? So I mean, hey. I think it's going to be very interesting.
And I also want to see a big that don't get gassed easy.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true.
I haven't seen it.
I also say this from what we seen last night with Fareed. Obviously, they won the game barely, right? I think it was within 3 points. They won the game barely, and we about to get into the second half here shortly, team. But because this is a one-game night, I kind of wanted to have a chalk talk at halftime, but. The zone defense. Now, as a coach, you can definitely adjust how your defense is going to play against certain teams. Obviously, each week I'm going to have a conversation with each coach. We change the tendencies for a player, whatever the case may be. But the zone defense against Fareed, he couldn't really do much. He couldn't get in the paint because they was doubling him.
I noticed that.
And he wasn't
as
really.
As soon as he got the ball, there's two people on him. I think he may have gotten stripped once or twice. They were shutting him out of the game.
Yeah, that's true. So, Elliot Griffin makes a good point to what I'm trying to say in the stream. He says, "Yeah, but you can't win right now like that." And I'm pretty sure he was talking about the Golden State way. But if you got a point guard and a shooting guard, and you get a decent center, you may not win initially, but if you get a center that can develop their player, because I'm telling y'all right now, don't just look at the draft right now and be like, that's all what the league is going to be. After this season, we have some undrafted prospects that right now, Jalen, like I know, that we're molding them to be ready for the draft or for after the draft, post-draft, to where teams can sign these players. These are going to be gold players too. So don't just assume that, you know what, let me just go get this big because he the only big gold in the league. No. Probably after the draft, I can estimate maybe about 30, 40 more people. And out of those 34 more players that join, at least 10, 15 are going to be gold, if not more. So don't bank on it. Anything can happen in this draft. That's what makes any type of sports draft so dope. It's unpredictable. So we can't speculate. We can't speculate because that's what all mock drafts is. But don't bank on nothing.
You want to know what's crazy?
What's up?
I wouldn't be surprised to see Elliot Griffin go in the top 2.
Yeah,
I can see it.
I can see that too. That's what I was telling you. That's one of the 3 bigs, and I feel like it's not enough bigs to go around. But if GMs play their cards right, I mean, you may see a monster team, because the season is 3 months. Come to playoffs when it's time, it's win or go home. A monster team who waited to get a big, because it's gonna be some pretty good talent in that undrafted category. Guarantee you that. All right, so let's just go over the brief stats. Obviously, the Spartans are up 11-9. We haven't seen too much from my guy Griffen just yet. Griffen Harris, who's supposed to be one of the top prospects. He only got 2 points, but he's only 1 for 1. And he's not being as aggressive as we like. I like to shout out to the 22 people that are watching the stream. I appreciate y'all being in here. If everybody could hit that like button, man, we're still currently at 16 likes. Trying to get that likes up to 22 before the halftime start. Before the third quarter start, we're going to start here in the next few minutes. But what have y'all seen so far from? Or let me ask you this, Jalen. What have you seen so far from the Seattle Lumberjacks that you like?
So I mean, they've been scoring in like spurts. It seems you had the points they had at that little stretch in the first quarter, and then nothing, and then they had the little stretch in the quarter, then nothing. So I think they're starting to get. I respect that they're trying to run plays and get those open. So and they're obviously they got some to fall, but I still think that overall I'm not. There's not a lot I like from their game so far. They need to feed Griffin more.
Yeah.
Like even because they give him the ball and he's just there as a decoy to run the play, and he hands the ball off for an off-ball screen.
Right.
Like feed him the ball down low, move out of the way, unless like they bring a double team. Let him go to work and try to get you guys in a run.
Yeah, they're shooting 1 for 6 for behind 3. That's pretty bad, but they have made one of those 6 shots, so that's why that the game is so close. If you look on the other side, Montreal is 0 for 3, but if they start draining their shots, they'll be a little bit more. This game will be a little bit different. So, Devontae, what have you seen from Montreal that kind of stands out to you?
I actually believe Montreal should be blowing this game wide open right now. They had so many fast break opportunities that they didn't go for because they were playing hero ball. Whoever touched the ball is looking to score it. No passing whatsoever.
Yep, 1 assist, but they got 6 points in the paint, 4 second chance points. I mean, you think that they killing it in the offensive rebounds, but actually Seattle is up 3-2 in offensive rebounds, and it's pretty much even for defensive rebounds. So if this game is to break wide open, one of the stars from each team is gonna have to really take over. I think we're gonna see a lot more from Griffin in the second half, so just look out for that. Obviously, Dendrood is showing him out. I think he has about 5 points right now. So the underdog story has already started. Let's see if he can finish it out. Let's get right into the third quarter, man. I appreciate everybody that's in the stream. We up to 17 likes, 20 viewers. Let's see if we can get those those likes back up to 20 as we start the third quarter.
We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
I just looked down and chat. A couple of them said they couldn't hear it.
Yeah, we back on the audio team. Can't hear halftime panel. That's weird. Can y'all hear the game now?
During the half. Have to like what we're seeing from the waiter.
Yeah, and the numbers don't jump out at you, but the impact on the
Chat, can y'all hear the game now?
The commitment he has to fill his role and consistently fill that role. That's what that team needs from him.
And we've got second
Let me go to the stream on YouTube.
They should be able to hear. I just pulled the stream up on my TV. I can hear it.
Oh, yeah. A 2-point game on the court right now for Montreal.
Can't hear that, John. Hold on. I heard the game now. Yeah, but not the crowd. What?
It's the miracle man. Ingram with it.
That's strange.
I can hear the crowd.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd.
Shoots over Colvin. Oh, good. That would have tied it.
That's Griffin's second shot right there. And it was a brick.
Now here's King. Pass to Turner.
Take a shot on the floor.
Take the shot, though. A lot of three-point shooting.
What he was thinking there.
Remember, y'all know how these second halves go, man. It gets very, very interesting, especially in these close games. Griffin touching the ball a little bit more.
It's close like this. There you go.
Keep the face-up game going.
Yeah, you gotta back him down a little bit better than that.
Montreal. The lead is
Yeah.
2.
He's getting the ball now. Now it's up to
Yeah,
him.
he finna start taking shots. I guarantee you that. Oh, Shuttlesworth driving. Hey, that's why I like Shuttle.
Missed late.
I take it only because he took it to
Fresh
the
has
rim.
gone 2 for 7. Struggling a bit.
I will take Shuttles because he drives. Most of his shots are like within like
Had a chance to tie it there.
5 feet of the basket. So that's what you want to see out of a guard. But if it
6 feet out.
Drended, not so much. Okay, he is aggressive too. I like that.
Montreal shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
All right, Montreal got to get better. They had 1 trip to the free throw line in the first half.
I think they have not made a free throw shot though.
No good on the free throw.
Yep, that's 0 for 3.
Your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been
I thought it was
an
Seattle
amazing feeling then
that
to
had
lead
hit one.
you
Yeah, I thought
on
Montreal had one.
No,
I think they
Kevin, you know,
one team went one for
people
1 for 2.
You know, has its pros and cons,
Right.
but to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot.
Michigan.
Good, right? When you think
Yeah, we have not seen anything from Devin Turner at all in this game. Let's see if he can start bringing some just bringing his draft stock up here.
First Miracle Man.
We said we got with 2 touches the whole first half.
Yeah, no shots.
The lead.
Playing really good defense there though.
No good that time.
Griffin almost with the second chance.
Yeah, I thought Griffin's about to get that board. That would have been another basket probably.
Fresh.
So I guess Drended actually did. I guess that team, Montreal did. Oh, nice push. They got a push on that, man. Drended did make a free throw. I like the push. Look at your guard over there in the corner. Go up with it.
All the way. Take that.
Nice, Wasif. I like that.
Yo.
He's got his first 2 points of the night.
And finally,
Driving.
Exactly. He finished the fast break.
Buckets
That's
have
what I
been
wanted to
few
see.
and far between, and neither team
And that
able
was
to get
coast to
into
coast
any sort
there.
of
He ain't
offensive
passed the
rhythm.
ball. Watch Settle, man. He is one of the. Right there. See, he keep pulling up. You just gotta drive, bro. Oh, with the block. Okay, I see you, Harris. That should have been an easy 2 points. Harris denied.
There's the pass to the Wizard.
He said, I am the top prospect, baby. I am the top prospect. Let me get this board.
Again, missing.
All right.
Basket here gets them back in front.
and it's
We
been
got a couple people gassed already.
Yeah, that's Cameron. That's a creative player. He just didn't upgrade his play.
It's Reed.
I'm gonna tell you now. I seen a lot of plays recently that I like that. You know, it wasn't necessarily players
Good
that were
board.
draft.
Good shit. I like that. My bad talking over you.
Seattle leads by 2.
No, it wasn't players in the mock draft. Players that people like they were talking about.
I have a lot of people on my board that wasn't in the mock draft in the first round or wasn't overly hyped.
Right, and you know, so there's a lot of people that shot down as well that were up there initially. I'll tell you this now, interviewing some of these players talk a good talk with their gameplay on the court.
Two different things. Yeah. Oh, we don't want to see this, right? I mean, fast forward this shit.
A different look for Seattle. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Baller in for the kid. And Montreal making a change here as well. Smith is checked in.
trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't
I don't
find the
think
net right now.
Montreal has
All
scored
they
a
need, I
single
think, is just
point.
to get back on
They
track.
have it. It was 11-9 to start the half.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, Montreal has not got on the board. Harris finally gets something going and they take him out the game.
Montreal again missing.
It's because he gets gas.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for
Yeah.
Seattle. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Hartenstein.
Oh, that's a mismatch. Come on, man. You just gotta shoot.
It's rebounded by Montreal.
They keep shooting threes and they keep living by it and they're gonna die by that motherfucker.
Yeah, they're playing inside out. They're not taking inside shots.
See, he keep driving. He get good like screens.
Time for some consideration in the passing category. Maybe.
Yeah, my boy Ramos
Not on. Get
is
somebody else going.
playing horribly. Horrible.
Yeah, 'cause he getting good positioning, but instead of taking it all away, he's stopping and popping.
Yeah. Oh.
Shot from 12.
Oh. Almost.
Pass to Fresh.
Oh, look at Turner.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Will later pass it to Fresh.
Turner
The
keep
Wizard.
push.
Take
Oh. Yep. See,
There we go.
that's pretty much a layup right there.
Finally.
Well, 1 for 5 in the
See,
quarter.
the next time he take it to the paint, he scores.
Oh
Battle
yeah.
for the
Confidence is
jump shot.
just a little
Nice. Now they scoring.
look. We'll start him up.
The dude just blew right by him right after.
Taking advantage of some
They get to the bucket and scoring instead of taking jumpers.
on the way to the basket.
I mean, we have not seen
God.
anything from Turner. Nothing.
Passes to the Wizard. With the fadeaway.
Oh, nice shot. I'll take it.
I'm not gonna take that.
I'll take that. Ew, me.
Defense might step back. Let him try
You
to
know
find
I'ma
his
shoot.
2 seconds.
Especially especially if the team is shooting like this. And I prefer you to pass it to the next open man.
Nah, if I'm 1 for 6, yeah, for sure.
Seattle
Oh,
needs
yeah.
They holding the ball too long. They let the shot clock wind down, getting bad shots.
and the
Yeah.
Bucks
Whew, it's gonna be a hell of a fourth quarter. I know that.
Interesting.
They're up.
Interesting starts in the second half. Fourth quarter is going to be lit.
But we'll be back
Yeah.
in no time with the start.
Nah, I disagree. I seen the Wolfpack sit there and have 12 points for a whole second half.
What was the score? They scored a 6-2.
Yeah. Yep.
think so.
6-2.
I think the Wolfpack. I don't know.
And here's Montreal.
Yeah, Wolfpack definitely have a horrible team.
That is the worst team in the summer league. That team scored 12 points. Even in this game, one of these teams would have beaten the Wolfpack.
Yep.
It's sad.
And we still got one more quarter to go.
Yo, they got twins on the coach. Y'all see?
You talking the two light skinned dudes.
Yeah.
And he can't get the first one.
There's all the points right there. Just imagine they made all those free throws.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter now.
He teaching him how to shoot like motherfucker like this.
No one else is doing that.
That dude said motherfucker shoot it like this. Like that.
And he's
Okay,
6 for
he
7.
learned from his mistake, man. God damn.
Just a tiny lead for him.
Hey, I think I can hear somebody's TV with my audio on it. Brad Pitt. What about Anthony Younger on the Wolfpack? He's solid. Anthony Younger, yes, he's definitely a good defense and rebounding player, but on the offensive side, he didn't really show nothing.
Harris outside.
Oh, Harris for 3? No, that's not your game, big fella.
The other way.
I guess he had to though.
Like, yeah, he gotta come like a little bit shot clock was mine.
Oh, Harris with the block.
They'll retain possession.
Block, bro. He's coming alive off the defensive side though.
Yeah, Younger is definitely a go-to player. He is a goal player too. But
Harris got to put the game away. We got 5 minutes. Not get gas. Take shots.
oh, he's not getting out the game. I doubt it.
We'll see that.
He's the face of that team. He's not getting out the
He'll be
game.
playing tired.
He ain't been
Smith, the
touching the
pass to the
ball that
Wizards.
much.
Nice passing by
For him to
Montreal.
be
here.
tired. Oh, look at him stepping up on defense, though. Ooh.
Still bad.
And Montreal leads by 1. And Ingram has got the ball here for
There we
Seattle.
go.
Now the pass to Clayton. Here's Miracle Man.
Miracle Man. Ain't did shit all
Miracle
game.
Man.
Get it to him in the paint.
Bullet.
From Trophy
Nah, bro, that's not it. Oh, with the board. Okay.
Good board.
It's good.
There he is.
Back to the replay on that one, man. Hey, I gotta see how that
That's
boy.
the miracle man actually on that team.
I liked it because he was getting boxed out and he threw him out the way.
I really did not think he'd get to that in time, but he did. Hell of a fucking board.
First replay action.
I ain't really had a dub, but except for that.
Look how easy he got him out the way.
Yeah, pretty
Effortless.
nice.
Separation.
Told you, big players make big plays.
Times the lead has switched hands
To
thus
win.
far.
Now here's
Game is on the line. He got to step up.
Got
You
to.
know it.
Facts.
That's what I like about this next gen. I feel like the players play a little bit smarter, and the game starts to change based off of like situations. The pace.
Here's Ingram.
Oh, to the bucket. Oh, another offensive rebound. Nice.
Busting the layup off the glass.
Nice. Like I said, hey,
Consider this, but
Seattle is the underdog. Do not don't second guess that. They are the underdog. They have Montreal have way better teams or better players than Seattle. Oh, with the steal. Nah, push it.
Steal.
Why'd you
Look at
press it?
Griffin.
Give
Look
it
at
to the
Griffin.
corner down here.
Nah.
Down here. Yeah, now he in the corner. Yeah,
Half
too late.
court set. You just made a fast
Pull
break
up.
turn into a half court set.
We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the left
And this is
side.
what I was saying. If Montreal did that in the first half, the score would have been close. They had a lot of fast break opportunities.
Oh, there it
They capitalized
is.
on.
This quarter.
There it is. He getting hot.
As they could have hoped for today.
Just 6 unanswered from Griffin.
Yes, sir. Getting hot.
Going right now.
the timeout before the
That
timeout,
matchup, man, head to head,
cut off
Dendrood
the
and
momentum
Harris.
and have a chit chat with the team to settle down.
He's heating up in these last 3 minutes. Let's go back to was that a rebound or he just got the ball? Nah.
Yes.
I think there was a assist.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that down.
Yeah, he just knocked it. He just knocked it.
There, that was just no second chance points needed.
Wasn't the one player that we haven't really talked about?
Who that?
Brad Sewell.
Yes, that's true. Has he played? Have we seen him play?
The one game I seen him play, he went like 1 for 7 from the 3-point line.
Ooh.
From the three?
Because he took a lot of threes in that game.
That is true. That's been he's been a little quiet. At least to talk about him, that's been pretty quiet.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not
Jen-
taking nothing away from him. They were good shots. Just wasn't knocking them down.
Freak, no, there would not be a summer league tournament. No, we are. This is next season. It will. I'll try my best to make it that way, but no summer league. We going right into pre-draft mode. Pre-draft mode is recap of the summer league, highlights, draft interviews, player
We
interviews.
pretty much got exhibition games going on.
Yeah, it's pretty much
That's pretty
presentation.
much what it is.
Yeah, and this is the foundation of all that. Oh man, we not trying to watch this, man.
Silks check in for Seattle. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Boy said, what you mean, bro? What you talking about?
To his team during that timeout. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said,
No,
if we
this is the
continue to get to
tournament in a
foul
sense.
line,
You know,
good
obviously
things are
whoever
going to
gets the
happen.
most
But we
wins
have to
wins
keep
it. But
getting there.
no
Maybe
like
that'll take the heat off.
championship and all that stuff. No.
Yeah, no, that's way too much.
Yeah.
It's the inaugural season. We haven't got the funding yet.
Apparently Beast by the name, or I don't know who Beastie. Beastie is Sewell, and he said I didn't shoot any threes. I'm in my only game, so maybe we need to go back and check out the stats for my boy Sewell. Harris want the ball.
I remember Sewell being more like mobile power forward.
Ooh, okay. Hey, He's playing a bum, though. I gotta say that he is playing a bum, but he's doing what he's supposed to do against him.
3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. King outside, inside.
Oh, he want the ball. Yeah, man, you gotta get out the paint. What is you doing, bro? What the fuck is you doing? Shuttlesworth in the game.
Yeah,
Not
get that, dude.
They got all.
And there's Seattle.
I think they got all their stars. Nah, Jen did. The Shuttlesworth.
Calls timeout.
And they probably finna put him back in. He probably finna put him back in. But see, look at the score. And obviously, you know, this is different philosophy, but you know, your dude probably gas. You want to, you know, sit him out for like 30 seconds to 45 seconds, and then
a 7-point lead in this summer league this far. It's actually pretty.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low.
7 points against them was probably a solid lead.
Instead, he's just
10 points. Hey, Griffen Harris in the stream, man. Reach out to me on band, bro. I want to get you in the Discord.
And there it is for him. Ingram's
Oh.
got the lead up to 9 now for Seattle.
Nice buck.
And that tells the tale.
Cameron Ingram, 10 points. Very quiet night, but very effective nonetheless. Wow, I didn't even know he had 10 points.
On the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse. The other team is scorching, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers
Go
going.
back.
I mean, based off of this game, like how would you evaluate Harris?
Oh. Come on, Turner. Is the game not over? I like what Harris. Wow. Wow. That's horrible. Harris, I mean,
They lead by their biggest margin of the game.
first quarter he had 2 points. And he scored what, 12? In the second half? That just shows you, you know, the resilience, the belief that each nice steal.
But he was able to turn it on late when it needed.
Yeah, I like that. Pull up.
King.
The game got
Oh,
close.
They better call timeout, get Griffin back in the game.
By 6.
Yeah, I know. They gotta,
Okay, I have my facts
just in case.
mixed up. Brad Sewell shot 1 for 4 from field goal. 2 points, 4 rebounds.
How did you figure that out? How you fact check that? God damn, 12 points? Yo, this dude ain't even upgraded his player.
Who?
Cameron Ingram.
Cameron Ingram. Low key, I mean, we talk about Griffin all, but
Whoa, that's like a sleeper right there, bro.
Yeah, I just pulled up the pass stream.
Oh, okay. Let me invite the homie into this.
It was the same guy the same game that Bottoms was shooting like crazy.
Oh yeah, I remember Bottoms. Bottoms is a sleeper, yo.
My
That was the
boy,
same game.
my boy Bottoms, bro. Bottoms.
Is get drafted number 8.
Bottoms up on him, boy. Y'all better stop playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him number 8 and he gonna have a hot press.
Yeah, y'all better stop playing, man. Put some respect on my boy Bottoms' name,
Bottoms
son.
off the dog badge, bro. It's over.
That man Bottoms up.
Bottoms. Bottoms up, baby. Hey, so look, the win, lose, or draw, we bringing in Griffen Harrison into the oh, he already in it, big God.
Into the booth.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure.
Harris check in for Silk.
So that's how you do it. All right. Just trying to see how this Discord stuff works. Hold on.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Griffin is back.
He muscles it in through the contact.
Hey, yo, coach.
Yeah, what's up?
Good question. I know everybody, like it's been interesting because everybody's been focused on the first round, who's going first, and so on and so forth. For the second round, which players would you see coming out of second round?
Good question.
All right, second round players. I'm looking at possibly Elijah Hawkins, depending on how other players see the other teams see their team being built in the first round.
Right.
Elijah Hawkins might be a second round
47
pick.
seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I can see that. You know, it's a lot of players actually too.
Harris with them.
Anybody else?
The drive.
I can say Sandy.
Ooh.
Sandy might be a late round, early second round pick. Also, depending on the direction teams want to go. Again, we only have 12 picks to work with, so everybody can't go in the first round.
Exactly.
There is the opposing.
No, I mean, and then you know, if you can get Shandy in that second round, you winning. Especially if you win point guard in the first. If you can get a player like Shandy who can develop, or I'm pretty sure Robert is going in the first. But if they one of those, you know, off name players get that really has showed that they can actually compete in the summer league, get kind of slipped into the second round, shit. You building
That's my thing. That's my whole
oh
thing.
shit.
Somebody like Robert, you know, Robert's very undersized.
God damn.
Robert was very undersized in general for a big man. However, in the right system, if he slipped to the second round, because like, you know, if the first 3, 4, 5 picks take all big men, they're not going to be looking to pair another big man next to a big man.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that.
So that would bode well for, you know, let's say like 6 picks, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know.
So it's like we have an 8 pick here. If we were to go, just throwing something out there, we were to go guard in the first round, or if we go guard in the first round, in the second round, I wouldn't look to go for another guard in the second round, possibly because having a dominant backcourt really all the ways doesn't work well. You got John Wall and Bradley Beal. They two athletic freaks, but it didn't work.
Yeah. So the Seattle Lumberjacks win it 30-22 over the Montreal Spartans. Player of the game, Griffen Harris. I think he finished with 12 points, couple rebounds. Let's look at these stats real quick. Yeah, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 block. He had 2 turnovers, but he went 5 for 10. Definitely turned on the gas. He only had 2 points in the first half. Scored 10 points in the second half and led his team to a victory.
2 blocks. Okay.
Oh no, that's Ingram. My bad. So my boy. Oh my gosh, who is this no name dude, bro? I remember. No, seriously, I'm sorry. I messed up big time on that, but
He's not a no name anymore.
he's definitely not, bro. Like this is definitely a sleeper. Look at that.
He's making himself famous. That's what we're here for.
Wow, was he the player of the game?
No, they already gave it to Griffin. Said
Yeah, that was before Ingram just started going off in the last 2 minutes. But Ingram,
they took Harris off.
yeah,
Took off.
12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 block. Those numbers belong to Cameron Ingram, which is
Shout out
yeah, no, for sure. Griffen Harris in 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks, went 5 for 9, and shot a 3. I don't know why, but
Cameron played like your ideal Robin. When your Batman is out,
give him a break.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Not some numbers that just stands out for Harris, but you know, obviously scored 8 points in the second half.
The impact was there.
It sure
I got
was.
a question for Harris. How do you think that your performance did, and where would you put yourself right now in the draft?
I want to put myself up there with the performance like Vlad or something like that, than 15 rebounds. I definitely want more boards than what I got. But the defense was there the second half. I think he seemed nervous there in the first half. It was a slow start defense and offensive end.
Yeah.
I honestly, I mean, I wouldn't mind slipping in the draft. I love playing for Seattle. With what we did in this game alone, we stuck with an offensive game plan. That was a teamwork game plan the entire time. And even you guys saw the first half, we got open looks but weren't hitting them. But we got them in the second half, and we actually started hitting and ended up winning us the game.
So what describe to us how you built your player? Like what are the 3 main things that you focused on when establishing your player with his tendencies?
Rebounding, passing, and then defense. I want to be kind of like Tim Duncan. I want to be a fundamentally sound person that's going to lead the league in rebounds, maybe be a defensive player of the year.
Nice.
You know what you said, Tim
There we
Duncan, but I was thinking Joakim Noah, not talent wise, but build wise.
Yeah.
Because Joakim Noah does everything that you just said, and a very aggressive player on both sides.
He
of the ball.
was. That dude was a hustle player for sure.
Harris, what's your
Those types of players, those are important. Those are important on those championship winning teams. Those
Oh,
are
yeah.
like the
Right.
difference makers on what separates the contenders from the.
Yeah, for sure. Harris, what's your build like? Height and weight.
7 foot, 255.
Nice, very nice.
Ideal size, able to move.
Yeah,
That's definitely one thing I want to
what,
make sure he can do too. Is just be a little bit faster than the other bigs, or just move around a little bit. I like to be a little quicker, so I help me in the paint on defense.
I
So
got.
what's your wingspan?
We didn't do wingspans,
I
but
don't know.
we didn't do wingspans on this. It should
Because
be just,
his ability to block shots was kind of easy.
I think a lot of that is his height, and he was probably playing against a
I
weaker
definitely
defender.
maxed out that block.
Yep, that's some insider right there. I did not think you should have get in here and start talking about attributes. But yeah, nah, you selling, so hey, I'm with it.
Oh wait, we can't talk about them. My bad.
Nah, you good. You man,
you
you got
should,
the
you should.
spotlight. 22 people, 18 likes in the stream. I mean, hey, you do your thing. You sell to boast of your draft.
Like I said, my
Griffin,
goal is defensive player of the year and then a team championship.
There you go.
hey, Griffin, quick question. So, you know, I know you said that you don't see yourself, you know, in the top with Vlad and, you know, things like that. Okay. I mean, I'm not biased, right? So I'm not going to say, hey, you know, that Vlad is going to be that guy, you know, to go within those top 3 picks because again, things can change.
Go out for it.
You know, people, yeah, like, you know, people may do something different. What 3 teams would you want to play for? Which
Honestly,
coaches would you want to play for?
From the coaches I have talked to, I haven't been able to watch a lot of the games. I'm gonna be honest, but the coaches I've talked to, Montreal was a real good one, and then like I said, Seattle. I feel like Seattle's perfect. They're from what the coaches told me, the GM, all of that. It just seemed real well. And then Josh Robinson, I've talked to him. What he said, that sounds real nice over there in Virginia. So, I mean, there's a few teams that I'd love to play for just from what the coaches have told me. And as long as it stays that way, I wouldn't mind where I landed up as long as they keep their word and they're just ready to play team ball and win a championship.
I got one more question, and I'm gonna hold it for the last. This is the last question we're gonna give you, Harris, and I'm gonna let you go. What's your role on the team? Like, what do you want to be? You want to be the superstar? You want to be the role player that gets, you know, what he needs to get done and get a victory, or what are you trying to? What type of player are you gonna be when it's all said and done and your career has ended?
I want to be somebody that, like I said, kind of like Tim Duncan. I want to be a leader, but at the same time, I don't need to be in the spotlight. As long as our team's winning and team success follows, that's all that matters to me. Whether it's me having to step up, score, play more on defense, or it's somebody else scoring. As long as we win, that's all that matters.
Appreciate you for coming on to the show, man. Great game, 10 for 6, 2 blocks, went 5 for 9. Griffen Harris led his team to a victory. So thanks for being on the show.
Good stuff, Griffin. Good stuff.
Good game, man.
All right, good game.
Yes, sir. All right. I know a lot of y'all are mad about it, but you know we got to keep y'all in suspense. This was the only game, and it's the last game for the night. But we will be back tomorrow night, and I can go over the schedule for y'all real quick before y'all leave. But the reason why I only did one game, just for the simple fact that if we went sequential and just down the road, Lumberjacks would have played another game and the same night, and I didn't want to do that. But I know Lumberjacks will be playing tomorrow night, so you will be able to see that game. Let me get to this. Let me get to the teams that's playing tomorrow here. Dang, man, I posted a lot of stuff on this band. Good Lord.
In the chat, want to see Montreal stats.
They want to see Montreal tag? Okay, gotcha. They give me enough time. Yeah.
Jeez, top 2 scores.
Okay, so
3 scores, my bad.
tomorrow night we got 3 games. Now hold on, you know what? I got 21 people in here. And obviously my commentators are still in the stream. If I can get 21 likes in the next 5 minutes, and if I can
3 more, y'all.
if I can get everybody that's watching the stream to drop some flames, I will play the next game, which is the Lumberjacks versus the Spades, which is Griffen Harrison versus Austin Smith, which is Cameron. What's his name? What's that dude that went off? Cameron Ingram versus Ant Thomas. If I can get some flames, drop some flames in the chat.
I would love to see Ant play again.
And let me get to 20 likes. I'm at 18. I need 20 likes. I got 22 people in here. Drop flames.
His fourth quarter was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Come
Yo,
on, P1.
got those likes.
I'm seeing a lot of flames right now, man. I see 18 likes still, though. Come on.
Somebody
Said fire.
Somebody's got to save it.
Somebody doesn't have a iPhone.
Nah, I'm at 24 viewers, 18 likes. Somebody said fire. God damn.
Yeah, that counts the same.
He called the same. God damn, y'all crazy. Hold up.
It's tough out here. Somebody said
19 likes. I need one more like, man.
Come on, look at all those flames.
20 likes. Let's go. Okay. I'm convinced. All right. I appreciate y'all. Let me go on and get to the next game, man. Let me get to the next game. But I am showing overall, so I need to take a short break. But I'm gonna drop this for y'all real quick. All right, y'all convinced me. We got Ant Thomas and Austin Smith, one of the prolific defensive big men, against my boy Harris. Harris just went off for 10 points. What was it, 6 rebounds? I don't know if that's gonna happen this time, fella.
Yeah, Austin with the defense. Defense always wins.
I don't know if that's gonna happen this time. Hold on. Game started. We're gonna do this. this camera view for like a quarter, and then we'll go back.
And some teams now making some coaching changes in the middle.
There it is. That's the matchup we've been wanting to see right there. Oh my gosh! Real quick, just out the gate. Hey, Austin.
Shot, Austin spit.
Man, let's see if we can find Austin, because I believe he probably gonna be the player of the game. No shots to Griffin, no shots to Ant, but I feel like Austin finna come through and show out.
He had his ability to block shots, get boards, and score.
Harris on the wing over Smith. Tip.
Defense.
Shot violation. Great
block.
D.
That's just good defense. Good awareness of the
He's
shot
gonna have to.
clock winding down.
He never
Just put his arms
he
up.
put his hands up.
Stay on the ground. Stay at home. Put your arms up. Be long.
Thomas.
No fouls. I think honestly that was the one thing that I didn't like about Fareed. He was too overly aggressive on defense, where he was causing him to have, you know. But he had 5 fouls by like the third quarter. Like, grace of God, he didn't get fouled out.
That was something I noticed. He did get into foul control pretty early. But I
Very
mean,
early.
when he needed to though, he flipped that switch, and it was just over.
I mean, true, but then it's like, okay, well, is that going to become a problem? Because if you foul out in the game, let's say it's like halftime, you pretty much cost us the game.
Yeah, because something you notice about shot blockers, the shot blockers love to jump, and this can lead to a lot of fouls.
So, you know,
Facts.
fundamentally, you know, a big man putting his hands up, he might make his way up the board.
Hey, my bad. I had to go run to the bathroom. Hey, who scored on the spades?
Shoots from 12. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Who scored on the spades?
Was
Over a minute and a half into this.
Seattle scored. Ingram got a basket.
Okay.
Outside
Hey, this is a good matchup right here.
Ingram hit like a
There it
turnaround
is.
jumper.
That's the one we wanted to see. Oh!
That's the second one. It's the second one.
Somebody go give my boy Austin, man. I need to talk to him at the end of the game.
Who is that? Seriously, that's Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is Austin.
That's
I don't
Austin
know.
Smith.
That was awesome.
This the second one.
Oh Lord.
He say, I don't know, man. Oh, there go Griffin.
Oh.
He got him one back.
I don't know. Freaking Vlad might be in trouble.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. Get him in the
Ant
face.
is moving the ball. Oh my God.
All right, and nice.
Good take.
Here we go.
Now we got a game on our hands,
Yeah,
fellas.
we do.
Good scores.
Yeah.
Here's Ingram.
Actually, pretty competitive now.
Dude, the spades know how to play together, even though this is just a one-off thing.
Believe it or not, that's crazy. I think that coach is Ooh, okay. The mini. Man, that boy got 4 points. What the fuck? Okay. All
Oh, it
right.
was him. My fault. I thought it was Ingram.
You know
What's
what?
up with the camera? I'm gonna
love-
switch it after this quarter, bro. I'm gonna switch it after this quarter.
I love how Ant is very mobile. He's moving the ball. He's he's not holding it for long periods of time. That was the one thing about TJ that I didn't like either.
Holding the ball.
You was holding the ball way too long, man. I was like, yo, Ant would kill you on the court.
Nah, you sleeping. You better stop that. I told you about that now. Y'all better cut it out.
First quarter, about 3.5 minutes in.
Look at him. He holding the ball too.
I took that personally.
No, man.
He said I took that
Nuh-uh.
personally.
Oh my gosh. Hey man, what's going on? Boy got 2 assists out the gate.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like you were holding the ball. He was moving with the ball.
Nah, he wasn't moving with the ball. Cut that out. Give it to the big.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there go another rebound.
Yo, that man Smith, man. I don't know. He might. Oh Lord.
Here's Thomas.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely. My goodness.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter.
I want to know what Smith can do on the offensive end.
To Thomas.
What you gonna do with it?
Just it.
Nothing.
He is just so deadly from out there.
I got my money on Lumberjacks though.
Here he goes.
I got my money on the Lumberjacks.
I'm going spade.
Go change the camera.
All right, let me change.
Get them clicking. Yeah, these guys need to work.
Yeah, I'm going spades in this game.
Of course, you go space.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I feel do feel like Spades are gonna take this.
Man, y'all better stop.
That's just
My
how I
boy-
see it playing out.
That
Just
boy
3-1
Ingram-
TJ going to the bandwagon.
My boy Ingram finna go off. Watch.
Oh, you finna
Ingram
go
finna
off
go
on
off.
Ant?
And
I would love to see that though, because there was like no talk about it before any of this, and then all of a sudden he just went out and balled out in game 1.
wait, who you talking about?
So do it again.
You talking about Ingram? Yeah, nah, it's a good matchup. I don't know, man. Spades can easily take the dub, but I don't know.
Both teams
I don't
will make
know.
substitutions.
Yo,
Start of the new
everybody
year. Here's a
is
glimpse at the
asking
new
for
power
Vlad
ranking.
versus.
They're building some
Tariq.
momentum right now and aiming.
Now
for
they
a
asking
spot
for
at the
Vlad
top
versus
five.
Austin Smith.
Right now,
I
for this
can't-
moment,
Austin is making himself famous.
Oh shit! Hold on, wait.
Austin might get an interview after this game. Know that.
I'm pretty sure he gonna end up being the player of the game, bro. Why does it keep doing that? Oh my gosh, bro.
That's weird.
Yes. Good lord.
Now is maintain this great level of play or even aim a little higher.
What is that?
Job to establish
Hey,
You want to know one thing?
Do you
One
see
thing I
what
haven't
he keep
seen.
doing, dog? This shit here is fucking stupid, man.
square up.
You want to know one thing that I haven't seen yet?
What?
There's a minute 34
An
left in
actual
the first
structure.
quarter of the game.
Like a sniper.
Are you being disrespectful again? Are you being disrespectful again?
No good.
Man,
look.
you better stop.
Look,
Nah.
I've seen
No.
the ability to shoot, but I mean somebody that
He made
Oh
Cam
shit! God
I mean that
damn!
right there, that
Bro, hold on, dog. Who the fuck is these people, man? They not even gold. They ain't fucked with their attributes or nothing.
101 left in the first
God damn.
Thomas.
Thomas getting to the bucket. It's not scoring.
It's been a rough quarter for him.
Oh no, man, Thomas.
You better stop. Stop hyping up, man. The hype is not
To the
real.
right wing.
Nah,
I don't know. The hype is real over here, though.
we gonna see if they get a dub then. That boy
No,
Ingram, Watson, they
hey,
going
honestly,
off.
Johnson.
Honestly,
Five on
I
the clock.
do have a point guard
To the wing on the left.
but I'm not going to release that
Fires
information.
from 15.
Another defensive stop right there. Look,
Yeah,
that
so-
man, he just put his hands up. He don't even jump.
That ain't Smith.
Smith?
Nah, Smith
Oh.
with love.
Nah, Austin got the hair. You can't miss him.
Somebody find Austin for me in the chat, please, man. I need to get him in. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get the play of the game, unless Ant or I don't think Ant gonna get it. Ant putting up some crazy ass shots, man. I told y'all, inconsistent ass.
See,
Nah,
being the opposing point guard, you're gonna talk about
I'm gonna talk shit, bro. Of course, hell yeah, shit. Inconsistent ass, man. I ain't playing no more either. Oh, I'm definitely gonna talk shit. At 13 points, baby. I think I'm like what?
Don't go anywhere.
6 for fucking 10 for 3. I'm gonna talk shit. Look at him. Get out the way, little guy. Look. Damn, bro, it's a horrible matchup. That's a bad matchup right there, boy.
Just joining us. It's been a
Damn, I'd like to see Griffin. No, not Griffin. My
I
bad.
think Brandon Wallace has an issue.
Yeah, I'm looking at it pop up.
He got an issue.
unsettled.
Yeah.
You know this, the team that dictates the
Oh
pace
Lord, let's go see what is going on here.
It has something to do with playing time.
Yeah, you just see
Some players just
But
get
do
bored.
y'all be dang glad we're getting likes? I'm confused. Some players
He
just play
asked,
more in the summer league than others. I'm
what was going on with
no, not
because he thought there was only one game.
actually. Everybody is around 40. Well, between like 37 and 43 minutes.
This game is supposed to be tomorrow's game, but we're doing it today. That's why you see somebody playing twice in a row.
Yeah, and then everybody plays between 3 and 2 games.
to the wing, right side. 6 to shoot.
Who was that? Is that Smith?
Missed it.
Yeah, that's Smith. He
One for
missed
two
it.
now.
Yeah, everybody playing
Better
3,
than that. Come on.
2 and 3
Pass
games.
to Johnson.
You just get gifted with one early.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna just play one game tonight, but you know, people wanted to. I mean, you gotta get the fans what they want. They wanted to watch the next game. I had like 24 people in the stream, so
Here's Johnson.
I would have
On
been.
the arc.
Shot clock violation.
Smith with the rebound.
Both of them.
Smith didn't even jump. That dude didn't even jump, bro, to get the board.
That's what.
Fareed and Smith.
You can't teach that. No, Fruit actually jumped a little bit.
Fareed and
Man, set
Smith.
screens. Look at this. You,
Look, he almost got that board too.
it's the intangibles for me. It's the IQ. Things. You know, coaches like, you know, it's the things that you don't have to teach yourself.
Great closers.
Yeah, and if I'm looking at my chat, I mean,
There you go with
hold
those
on.
tough questions again, BA. I mean, you got to look at
Because I wrote down how many teams is actually, or how many games each team is playing. Where is the Lumberjacks?
You know, I want to see more from Jerome Tyler too. The first game they played, he played fairly decent. But this game, throwing up a bunch of bricks right now.
And Thomas gonna be throwing up a bunch of bricks, bro, all season. I'm just playing. I don't need nobody. DJ being biased and shit. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Hey, everything I say, you can't just take me serious sometimes, bro.
And in the chat, you can say something.
And be talking shit, bro. I gotta get in people's head, bro. Even though I ain't even playing.
It's not competitive nature. It's not
Yeah, I gotta get in your motherfucking head.
I think it has the potential to be like the next Derrick Rose.
Man, stop hyping this man up like that, man. Look what he on the bench. Nah, I'm just playing. nah, I'm just fucking.
Hey, look, hey.
And went off. I gave him credit. I showed him love. I show everybody that do work love. But just to put anybody's, you know, feelings at ease, this is the Lumberjacks' second and final game of the Summer League. So don't feel ill will. Like I said, that's why I wanted to wait till tomorrow, but people was in the chat, in the stream, and they wanted to see this game. So
Why are you looking at my
wanted.
team, the Kings? We have one more, right? The final day, I think.
I think so, yeah. Some people get 3 games, man. Kings, Spades, Gunners, Bulldogs get 3 games.
one last shot.
And that's just
For myself one more time.
sometimes that could be a bad thing, like what's happening for Ant right now.
Yeah, because then I'm just shit.
You know, Ant playing another game and people seeing, you know, the true colors. Nah, let me stop.
Exposing himself, you know.
I'm
gonna keep talking, bro. I got the mic. I got the mic, boy. You wanna get on here, get in this post game chat. Only time players can get in here is if 1, you a player of a game, or 2, you administrator of MGN. So if you want to talk crap, you gotta earn it. You gotta earn it. And says stop it. I'm talking shit, bro. That's all. It's all fun. My dog biting the shit out of me because I'm talking shit. Chill out, man. What the fuck wrong with you?
All that.
Oh.
No, he pulled that one out. Get that board? Nah.
That guy right there, Zamora, has been pushing the ball well. Nobody's actually paying any attention. He don't take shots, but he passes.
You wanna know somebody that we haven't talked about?
Held the ball too long. Griffin with the steal.
The one person that we haven't talked about tonight is it was one person who can speak English but not all too well. My man Steve Carter.
Steve Carter, yo. Oh, good take.
Point guard.
Yeah.
He's one of the smaller point guards in the league. However, he's a sleeper, man.
Nah, yeah, for sure. All he gotta do is develop his play a little bit better too. He's a gold point guard.
Mm-hmm.
The smaller ones are the faster ones, so I understand what he was going for.
That's like a Patrick Beverly, man, on some real shit. But he's not gonna talk shit to you. He's just gonna ball out. And then he get to the bucket. So he ain't no 3-point shooter. And his tendencies. So here's the thing, man. I need y'all to understand. Anybody that's watching, and even the coaches that's in the y'all too. It's one thing for a player to have the attributes, but it's another thing for him to have the tendencies to be, you know, productive. If your player can shoot threes, but his tendency ain't to shoot threes, his tendency is to drive, he ain't gonna perform well. If you're a player that can't shoot threes, but your tendencies is to drive, you're gonna perform a lot better. So tendencies is very important.
Right, which communication between the players and the coach, like, you know, and having that, you know, open honesty, like, hey, you know, what is it that you can or can't do? You know, so that way I know like where to put you on the court and you know.
Yeah, be able to try to hide the weaknesses and let somebody else step up in that spot.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, it's
You're right.
we was talking Jameson. We was talking about Steve Carter, that point guard, ball head point guard, Steve Carter.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision.
Ball head point guard.
Hey man, a lot of people don't know who I'm talking about via name. They probably seen him play. They probably know who I'm talking about if I say he a ball head motherfucker. But that's something that your coaches can change, right? Yes.
I think yesterday you were calling him the ball-headed Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. I'm glad y'all pay attention so well. Good Lord, hey, you gotta be careful what you say into the media, boy, because they will take that shit. Look at that, Brick. I tell you, take this man out the game. Shoot, talking about he better than Rose, man. Y'all better cut it out.
Yo, coach, you are drafting based off this play in the first round right now.
Back to Ingram.
Full transparency.
Clock at 5.
Based off
what you said.
We'll go.
Hey,
and it's not because he's not a good player, because he is, but we haven't showed consistency, and that's what a lot of teams need, especially starting up.
Steal.
Ooh, Wasif. Oh, right there.
Steal.
Ah, damn. Yes, it's consistency, man. But, you know, keep in mind, development is a big thing. Offensive consistency is something you can coach, right?
Yeah, because, like, you got players like
Look at Ant. You got to get it to him right away. You got to get it to him faster than that. Got to get it to him.
A subpar first 3 quarters.
Oh, that's it. There you go. Good take, boy. All right, Ant. You got my respect back just a little bit, though. Paquito.
That's what you need right there to be able to play inside as a guard. You got to be able to play both sides, inside and.
Here's Reed.
I've seen nobody's played like stuff early.
I'm actually glad of that. I don't want to see that nobody chucking up threes all day.
However, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, as time goes on, that like, you know, like a year or two, that we do actually start seeing more of that. Or, you know, or if like the next draft, you know, even where we see, you know,
it's bound to happen.
Puts up a 3.
Nah, that's not it. At least he took the last shot. You know, that's that Kobe Bryant mentality, and I respect that. Low scoring game, team.
We'll take a quick break and then get
I got a
back to the
question.
action.
Top 5 pick. Or give me your order, Jalen. Go. You got 15 seconds.
Top 5 pick.
In the order.
Freak.
Number 1.
Vlad.
Number 2.
Elliot.
Number 3.
Freaking. I'll give Rose 4.
You think I'm going to Montreal? Jameson, you better draft me if I get that damn blow. Okay.
Oh wait. You said who? You said who the number 3?
He said Griffin number 3.
Elliot.
Griffin number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's where I put him in my mock draft.
You got one more.
Number 5. Dang. I don't know. That's hard. Friggin'. I don't know. Ingram might have just shot up draft boards. Honestly.
Ingram, that's pushing it right there. But I mean, you know what? I'll take it for that. I'm gonna give you.
Obviously, top 5 is questionable, but it's hard to, you know, he's making an impact. It's like, oh, damn.
I look.
Like, you know, he had like no hype, pretty much, before the game we just saw.
You pushing it with
like
that?
Just on my mind. So he's just on my mind. So that's why I put him there.
I respect it. I just, you know, this is my top 5. If what this little rumor shit is true, which I don't know, that'd be stupid as fuck. But Freak, Bulldogs, right? I believe I'm going number 2. Fuck what you heard. But if I don't, I'm gonna just be unbiased. At the number 2 spot, I would probably go with Ant Thomas. I've been back and forth with Jalen. I know his philosophy. I could be wrong, but I know that the Gunners are looking for a leader who can score. So I'm gonna go with a guard. It's either me or Ant at the number 2. So that means Griffen Harris, Elliott, Vlad, one of those are going at the number 3. Number 4 is obviously one of the 3 that I just mentioned, Griffen, Elliott. There's no way that any of those players are going to slip to the number 5 pick. But I believe that the number 5 pick is probably going to be a big, and it wouldn't be a stretch to say, it could be Harris based off of what we've seen, or even Austin. You don't want to. I don't see any one of the players that I mentioned dropping all the way down to MJ with the spades. So that's I know it's kind of all over the place, but that's my top 5. Coaches, I'm gonna let you go first, Dame. What is your top 5? What's your top 5, baby?
Man, this is not. I'm not gonna. Knock on wood. This is not my.
This is speculation, man. Everything is.
All right. So speculating. Fareed, number 1. I take that back. I take that back completely. Vlad, number 1.
Whoa.
Fareed, number 2.
Whoa.
Tay Jackson, number 3.
Okay.
Who's number 4? Spartans.
Yeah.
Spartans. Kerrigan. And then number 5.
There you go.
He's not going nowhere. Elliott Griffen.
Okay. Devontae, who you got, bro? Oh, before you respond, we had a comment. Official B-Wall. First, who are you in the league? And second, the person that the picks that we are picking, I know that me and Jalen have picked. Fareed did not play tonight, so we're not picking players that we see that particular day. We're actually picking players that we think will get drafted in the first 5 with the first 5 picks. So
I only did that with Ingram because I couldn't think of anybody else.
And Griffen didn't play tonight either. So that just kind of
Austin Smith and Kerrigan and stuff.
Well, Smith is playing tonight, but to anybody's defense that's mentioned the player.
I know, but I mean, even with the stuff before too.
All right, my bad, Devontae. Go ahead. What's your top 5?
All right, number 1, I'm gonna go Fareed. 2, I go Rose, number 2.
I like that.
3, Vlad. 4, I put Austin number 4. And 5, it's a toss-up between Elliott Griffen and Griffen Harris. But if I had to pick one, I'll probably go Griffen Harris.
So out of everybody's responses, I don't know if y'all caught this, but out of everybody's responses, at least one point guard got drafted within the first 5 picks. And I agree with that.
I definitely don't see.
I think that's how it's gonna go.
I definitely don't see big man being drafted in all 5 picks.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Who just Jameson said? Who just picked? I'm not sure what you mean, bro. But
I think he was talking about before coach pick.
So it was.
I did.
Okay,
I picked. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. So the order of the commentators that picked was Jalen, then it was me, then it was the coach for the Buffalo Wolfpack, then it was the coach for the Long Beach Kings. So we just wanted to kind of give a brief. I just wanted to pick y'all brain before the second half started of this game. Let's check out Ant Thomas's stats real quick while he in the stream. I want to see this real quick. Hold on.
And also, real quick, I got a
right
question for everybody on the panel. Right now,
look at that right there.
Who is your top 3 in the running for MVP of the Summer League?
I'm gonna go first. I mean, Fareed. Kyle doing pretty good. He had over there in Austin. From what I've seen so far, that'll be my order. I mean, you can argue me being in that second pick, but I don't want people to think I'm being biased. But it would be number one.
All right.
Yeah. Who want to go? Jalen, you go next. Your top 3 for MVP.
Yeah, I'll go next. Number one, I mean, Farik is number one for me. I don't really think it's a question, honestly. I think it's easily Farik, personally. Number 2, Kerrigan has been very consistent. And, he put up that big game and got that nice dub in the last battle with Rose. So I'll give him number 2. Number 3 spot. Number 3 spot's a little bit hard. But I'll give it to Elliott. I know, obviously, the match wasn't too crazy or anything, but he handled it the way you expect a good player to. So,
yeah. All right, Dame, you next, sir.
Number 1, I'd say Farik. Number 2, I'll say TJ. And then number 3, I'll say Vlad.
Devontae, who you going with, bro? What's your top 3?
All right, I'm going to go Kyle first, Farik, and then TJ. And I put Farik second because he's a big man. You expect big men to do what he's doing.
Wait. Hold on. You just went way across the grain. So who was your number 1?
My number 1 was Kyle.
Wow. And then number 2?
Farik.
Damn. So, okay. And then number 3, who was your 3rd?
Was Rose.
Oh, man, you yeah. I don't know about that one. I don't think anybody. I mean, if the season ended and it was just,
Yeah, I get that, but I went with the guard first because, like I said, as a big man, as his size, as a big man, that's what he's supposed to do. And when you look at a guard doing things like that, you see it differently.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean,
I respect that idea. My only thing is, it's like Farik is doing the stuff, but like then some. You know what I'm saying? It's like 15 plus boards each game, and then the second game he also showed that he's got that offensive game going. Also, that's my thing. Your perspective though, I liked what you said, but that's just my take.
And Robert Ivory made a good point. Like trust me, dude. I get it. I'm not gonna try to make any excuses for my team because y'all seen the stats, y'all seen the contribution. So I get it from a winning standpoint. Yes, but when I hear MVP, I hear what can this player do for his team, and I don't really look at wins for that. That's why I kind of went with Farik. Obviously, it's not just his wins. Is if he wasn't on the court, would they be as competitive? Like, how valuable is that player to that team? And that's why obviously my list was Farik, Kyle, or me, and I think I went with Austin because what are these? When I say MVP, in my opinion, how valuable is that player to that team? If Rose wasn't playing, that team would be way worse than what they are. You know what I'm saying? If Farik wasn't playing, they probably wouldn't be 2-0. So that's just my opinion, but
Yeah, wins and losses prove the team game. It doesn't prove the individual.
Yeah, this is just opinionated. It's very biased because we just asking what people's opinions are. And based off of what Kyle did, I feel like he's higher on that list as far as MVP. Because if he wasn't on that team and it was just me, I don't believe that we would have lost. So
I'm gonna speak. Go ahead.
No, that's pretty much all I had to say. To obviously the teams that have lost in the summer league, none of these games matter, but the teams was drafted randomly, not by a person that actually thinks. You know what I mean? So I can't really.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak on official B Wall's statement. He said Ivory put up great numbers, and I haven't heard his name since we played. Well, actually, you're wrong. I did just bring up his name during the game twice. Two, as far as this goes, MVP candidate. To me, he's not it. He's Robert Ivory. He's undersized. I don't think he's quite there yet. I feel like that there is some things that a coach may need to actually work with him on. If I'm looking at it from a standpoint, does Robert Ivory separate himself from the rest of the players in the summer league? No.
Yeah, I mean that's just
You know what,
all
I
of this
agree.
all of this is just speculation and is people's opinion. And I even said when we was talking about the top 5 picks and where these teams go, I mentioned Elliott, I mentioned Griffin, I mentioned Austin, but people aren't going to agree with you, and of course that's why leagues are so entertaining. You got different people's opinions. So get back to the game, man. The Spades are up 5 points over the Seattle Lumberjacks. I did not think that the game would be this bad. Lumberjacks are shooting 1 for 10. 1 for 10 for 3, but at least they got them one. I think they need to stop shooting from 3 and just get the ball into the paint. They
made 3 shots all game.
3 shots out of game out of 20, so that's 15% of going in. 6 for 18 for the Spades, and a lot of that is coming from who's over there scoring. Wow, it's kind of spread out.
Just spread out, yeah.
Good Lord, man. If Ant Thomas, and
You get a basket.
I'm not trying to be, and it's just me being serious. If Ant Thomas just finds a way to get his teammates involved more than trying to shoot and score, this game would be blown. This game would be way out, out of proportion as far as like differential in points. So I look for the Griffin. We know Griffin is a second half player. I look for him to kind of be a little bit more competitive, and I look for Ant to kind of stop taking shots and getting Austin involved. And I'm not just trying to be funny. I'm just being real. I think that's the way the game is gonna be played.
But Ant is our league's missed the fourth quarter.
Yeah. So I'm finna get right back into it, man. I appreciate y'all, the 17 people that have been watching the stream. I appreciate y'all sticking it out. So we finna finish this half and see if the game get a little bit more exciting.
Sort of the environment that we're in here now in the NBA.
All right, Austin with the rebound. I think they only scored 2 points this whole. I mean, for in the third quarter. So
Into the third.
Yeah, we didn't.
2 minutes.
I'm gonna say this now: if Austin doesn't go, which is kind of expected,
Here's Thomas.
if he doesn't go in that
6 on the shot
first
clock.
round, because there's only 12 picks, he's definitely going on day 2. He better not sit till day 3.
Oh yeah, I don't see that happening at all.
Comes up empty from 8 feet.
He really
and with the
can't buy a
rebound
bucket, but his
over the
teammates
big man though,
his back.
and
Because honestly, this is why I say that necessarily those first 3 picks may not necessarily be entirely big men. Because if I can sit there and get Austin Smith in the second round with the third pick, why would I waste a pick on a big man right now?
I don't know if
When-
they could hear.
Over 2.5 minutes off.
I
the
think I
clock.
fixed
Final
it.
half play.
Can y'all hear us now? Facts, especially when people saying, "Oh, first pick from one side." No, I ain't saying one pick from one side. Can y'all hear us now?
The boards.
Or can y'all hear the game audio at least?
Who's that talking about? Robert?
Robert. Hey, in B-Wall, what's your name in the league, bro?
I think it's
And I just want to say something. The Lumberjacks have not scored a point in like 10 minutes. 10 minute drought.
Offensively, it's been a
The,
struggle for
the
him.
Lumberjacks had 0 offensive rebounds.
Any kind of chance.
It's holding them back too. No second chance lookers. One shot and it's over.
Clayton for 3.
They get it back.
Oh, Harris with the rebound over the small man. All right, nah, I'll take it. I'll
There you
take
go.
there we
that.
go.
Told you, he's a second half player. He's a second half player. He's finna get
He
started.
has to attack the rim next time.
Dirt.
So they can hear. I think when I click, like in OBS, when I click on the actual game capture, then it'll start recording or playing the audio, which is crazy. Like, but I gotta remember to do that every time. All right, let's get through this. We ain't trying to see this here. B-Wall expansion team with teammates currently. Oh, wait, B-Wall. Wallace. Brandon Wallace. Okay.
Bro, that makes a lot of sense now.
I didn't know who B-Wall is, but I know what Brandon Wallace. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it makes a lot. Now that you say it, it makes a lot of sense.
Lets the 3 fly.
Oh, that was way off. Good Lord.
Yikes.
So they need to get Griffen involved, and Griffen is not on the court. B-Wall is on the same team with Robert Ivory. Are you on Streamlabs or OBS? I am definitely on OBS, bro. It sucks because it's like I have to remember to click the actual video capture. Oh, in order to hear audio, which is ridiculous.
They're getting offensive boards now.
Yeah, they are creating second chance opportunities, passing the ball.
That's what you need.
They have nobody in the paint right now. 5 out.
Smith got that rebound over that dude. Good Lord. Look at the corner. Oh, man, he had him. He waited too
There you
long.
go.
Hey, Zach, man, when you gonna get in the... Zach, when you gonna get in the chat, bro? We need a coach. I thought you said you was down to be a coach. There you go. Wide open. Told you.
About 19 feet.
If he just
What's the
get...
shot? It's his shot right there. That he got to take.
Yeah, he has to shoot
Coach definitely
with,
wants
you
to
know,
talk
obviously
about their interior
with a pick. You gotta shoot with a pick. Most of the shots that he had been taking has been over a defender in his face.
Want to make the effort.
It's been in the paint. It's been, you know, at the 3-point line. They get there, they close in, and he still try to shoot the shot, and that's not gonna happen. I don't think anybody in this league right now be able to shoot that shot. So.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
See, B-Wall says, seems like I'm already
56 seconds
hate it
left
for
to
some
play in the third
reason.
quarter
Nah,
of
man, you
basketball.
ain't hate it, man. Hey, listen, dude. At the end of the day, this is a video game. Like I try. Oh, Smith with a steal. I try my best to be as entertaining as possible.
Here's Thomas.
But you know, if I'm hurting people's feelings, like, you know, please let me know. But I'm because that's not my intentions. I just try to be entertaining, and I try to keep the conversation flowing.
To the right side. 4 on the clock.
See, that's been his game. This whole game is trying to shoot over people. He's trying to shoot his way out of, you know, being cold, and I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. And it's definitely bringing his draft stock down. That's just being real.
I noticed that Seattle's been playing this 5 out for the whole second half. Their big man can't get involved at all.
9 points in 3 quarters. We're on pace for the Wolfpack record right now.
Join us right back here for the start of
I was talking more of the context of my player. No. And I haven't seen too much from Brandon Wallace anyway. I haven't seen too much from Brewall.
Yeah, compared to what we've been saying from the other bigs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just... Y'all gotta understand, it's people's opinions, bro. Like, if you let's say you was actually a real player in the NBA or the NFL or the Major League Soccer, like whatever, and somebody don't like you don't exceed expectations, or somebody doesn't like you, or like somebody said in the stream earlier about Max Kellerman, who just hates LeBron, like. You got to be able to take that heat. You got to be able to take that heat, bro, and understand that it's all in the fun of, you know, sports. Like this is a spectator sport.
Sports entertainment.
Yeah, like people are gonna talk shit about you. They're gonna say, "Hey, this dude ain't no good," or "This dude is better than this dude." It just obviously, in a way, it should motivate you to build your character better. You can't get
a
on
lot of times. People don't mean what they say. They say it for that reason only, just to keep an argument going.
Oh yeah, I mean, people just find ways to try to, you know, get under your skin, but you know.
Like, do you actually believe that Skip Bayless believes that Kawhi is better than LeBron? I don't believe it for one bit. That's just so him and Shannon can have something to argue about.
Yeah. Well, right now the Las Vegas Spades are whooping the shit out of the Seattle Lumberjacks.
Yeah.
So that is not
Seattle average a point everything.
That is not a understatement. It's not an opinion. That is a fact, fellas. We are seeing something like I don't know what kind of drought. I think they scored 2 points in the. 2 points in this entire second half.
Based on the trend, they will score 3 points in this quarter.
They have scored 2 points, and they scored 2 points in the second half, and the game is almost over. Shit. Yeah, I'll do that after the stream. I'm running out of space because I got a 3-hour long video. I need to move to my other hard drive.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played.
You gotta stop letting the shot clock run.
Oh, there go Wasif. He's pretty good at 3. All right.
There we go.
All right. Despite the drought, they only down 6 points.
But if you notice, the past few drives, he's been having little guys on him, and he's been going to town.
Yeah. He has to. He's the second half player, and we see that now.
Another chance to establish himself. If he rallies him back into this game, it's huge.
Oh, that would definitely improve his draft stock. Absolutely.
About a minute.
It's like lets his team keep everything close, and then he takes over the rest.
Smith outside.
Yeah, exactly.
But against a really good team, that's not gonna work.
Thomas.
And the Spades are that.
4 on the clock.
And remember, Austin wasn't in the game when they put on that drought. There you go with the board. Okay, I told you. Good defense. Damn.
Good shot.
Damn.
Wow.
Using the size advantage.
Austin
I
Smith.
mean, he can
And he's not doing much. He's doing enough
Let's also
to
add,
really
he
just
has
keep.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy, dude.
That's a solid shot for him.
Damn.
back to
That boy got the rebound over 2 people and did a fadeaway. Nope, that's not it.
Again, the shot clock running down. They taking too much time.
Get close to the bucket. I like that.
He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, damn, man. And what I saw in that rebound, it's like, whew, when Austin got the board on that last possession, it's kind of like Griffin had no chance. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Austin knows how to use his body.
And we was just talking about how Griffin was a good offensive and defensive rebounder, but it's like when you match up against an elite, it shows your skill set. And I don't know, man. I think Austin is winning this despite the point
First one falls.
spread.
Austin doing, he's boxing out, rebounding. Got 2-3 blocks already.
Jameson say he made up a good point. Yeah, not enough offense to keep up with the space. They really don't have a good. I mean, if you think about it, it's just Griffin, and he can't not against a really, really good team. He can't do it by himself. Ingram has not really showed up like we thought he might have.
Yeah.
See, look, that's all his shots. That's it. That's been his shots. Fast break it. Fast break it. Oh, no, I don't like that. Give it
We
to
don't
Griffin.
see it a lot.
It's a
They sit up
paint.
the half court on fast break opportunities.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
They had an opportunity.
Whoa.
They had the-
Whoa.
Oh, what the heck?
That's 2K right there, boy. I ain't do that. That's 2K. Good Lord.
What the heck? What are you?
Just brain neutral. That it happens.
Pass to Reed. Now Ingram.
And another thing I think a lot of people should be paying attention to is the formula. Like, what's working? What type of team do I need to build as a GM? And that's what a lot of these damn, oh my god, that's the second time. Oh, that's it. Damn.
Oh,
He tired. He's tired. Look, it's 4-on-3, and he didn't push the ball.
Pass to Reed.
I said earlier, I want to see something else from Jerome Tyler. He got me a block.
Jerome Tyler is definitely a goal player. That's why I say that this team is built to really be he said the JR effect.
yeah.
This team is really built to be very dangerous. Like, look, there it is right there. Boom, buckets. Oh,
Ooh.
Able to grab it as it goes out of bounds.
damn, bro. Damn. Oh no. Lumberjacks had so many opportunities to win this
They need
game.
something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many.
Yeah, they don't have the time that they're using.
Possessions for him.
Ingram.
I
They
don't
gotta-
like
they gotta
the
capitalize.
I don't like the matchup with Griffin and Austin
Harris on the
because
wing. 6 to shoot.
Austin is a great defender. So it's where's the offense coming from?
Off the
Because they're using all the time that they don't have. There's 2 minutes left in the game when they're letting the shot clock run down.
Especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Like, I know the Magic
Oh, that's it right there.
Favorable for Harris, but don't you gotta give your best player the shot? Nicely up.
When you get your floater game going, it's a
Lumberjacks have
I think
shot
you should.
5 for 36. Wow.
Yikes.
If the trend continues, Lumberjacks are not scoring anything goes for the next minute and a half.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
What an unbelievable offensive.
I don't know how he got player of the game.
Easy fun to watch him. Just
How many points he got? 4 points. What are they talking about?
All
I
right, he
mean,
got like 12 rebounds and 3 or 4 blocks.
oh, that's probably why then. There it is.
Off with the layup. They've got time on their side here, Graham. And if they're smart,
There it is.
clock a little.
That's
That's it.
probably.
That's a
that
wrap.
probably does it.
That's a wrap. That's all it took.
To the inside.
Oh, he said he won't. He finna back him down. Big boy. Okay. Griffen won that battle.
Big defense.
Outside Ingram.
You gotta twist it. You got 50 seconds. You gotta take that.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Reed.
They've been playing really good defense. Really good defense.
So 2 free throws for
The quarter length is gonna be like 8 to 9 minutes. In the regular season, it's gonna be 8 to 9 minutes. So, with that's an extra 2 to 3 minutes per quarter, about 12 minutes in the
I don't know
game.
about that foul call.
With 2 or 3 extra minutes a quarter, that's enough to actually get a feel for the game for some people.
Yeah,
Boy, he wanted that one to go.
for sure. For sure.
All he gotta do is make 1 free throw to prove me wrong about that point.
He got it. Hey, I don't see Wolfpack scoring more than about 15 points a game, bro. To be real with you. Not in the summer league, man. Not in the summer league. I really can't wait to the draft, though. I think the draft gonna be dope. I can't wait to the regular season because it's gonna have some real teams, obviously balling out. But the draft is gonna be really, really awesome.
You know, disappointment starts to set in.
Right there, look at him.
All night just wasn't meant to be.
Wow.
Takes the 3.
I think I'm gonna play some Call of Duty.
Shot by Johnson.
I'm off tomorrow. Playing some Call of Duty.
I'm off tomorrow too, all day long.
You see, that means I can. Oh, I got a little something I need to do. But yeah, that's it. Wow.
Vegas.
This one was a fun
Vegas. I mean, it wasn't a good offensive display. Really good defense they played.
Yeah, a lot of lockdown defense.
Yes, absolutely, and a lot of that was your boy Austin Smith.
Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Okay, before we get into the stats, chat, what do y'all think about the commentary?
What y'all think about the commentary? I already know what it's gonna come. I already know what's gonna go.
I just want to see the answers.
What y'all think about the commentary, man?
Curious. We gotta know.
Oh my gosh! Look, I'm not trying to be like that dude, but god damn, dog. Damn, bruh. I'm not being mean.
17.
That's like my dude's field goals come back.
That shit went. Your stock went. You.
I wouldn't say it went too far down, but
Yeah, I mean,
because I think. Go ahead.
I think Ant personally, I don't say it
The
went
good thing for him
down, but
is he's getting those.
it definitely went. I don't know. I mean, he could go before you, depending on.
It's all in the shot selection.
Honestly, TJ, this is just my honest opinion. He could really go before you, just based off of, you do hold the ball a lot, like a lot.
Man.
And a coach may not.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm finna. Hey, hold on. I'm finna do a side by side comparison. Hold on. I'm tired of this shit. Y'all got me fucked up. Let me cover let me see. Let me think about when I put up the stats with the overall show. They go show about right up here. No, keep on talking. I'm hearing you. I'm just preparing for this. You talking about? Okay, I know y'all told me. Okay, stop being biased. Look, let me explain something to you. First 2 games, you have to look at the matchups, right? You look at the matchups. He was going up against a pretty decent defender. Who was on the other side? Ingram. Ingram was fucking horrible. I don't know what the hell happened this time, but Ingram was garbage.
He said, how many turnovers did you have in your 2 games?
All right, we can do the side by side comparison. We talking about shots though. All right,
We about to do a tail of the team.
we talking about shots. And I'm gonna give y'all some inside shit, right? Because I think I spoke to talked to, but you know, so 3-point shooting. Me and Ant have we maxed out our 3-point shooting. I'm just being 100 too, because it doesn't really hurt anything. Y'all see what it is. Y'all see the 3-point logo underneath the player's name, so you know that the dude can shoot threes. But tendencies, dog, and I built my tendencies based off of catch and shoot. You know what I'm saying? Shoot the ball. But I also built my tendencies on, you know, finding, I wouldn't say finding an open man because I don't really pass the ball, but I'm a shooter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna, you say I hold the ball too long. Like, I don't agree with that. You probably need to check the stats again or check the highlights again. And just, like he said, Ant just had a bad game.
I don't need to watch the highlights. Not like watching you in the game, and this is what I mean by you hold the ball too long. You'll be the one to bring the ball up, right? And you'll sit there and you'll twist the ball around. You're sitting there, I'm waiting for you to do something, and then before you make a move or anything, it's down now in 6 seconds in the shot clock. Meanwhile, when Ant does it, he's dribbling, however. He may not be doing anything, but then he'll make a pass and then get the assist.
Yeah, you know, I agree. He's a better, I would say, true point than I am. But if you're looking for a score, see, you gotta be, what type of team are you building? Let me try to cover this shit up because, like I say, I mean, that's very serious business covering at least the overalls. Matter of fact, let me just make this shit bigger. Let me just go here. Let me just go there. But I want y'all to see the stats, man. I really do. Because I wish that this was all web based to where y'all can see the stats online. And I'm gonna try to figure out a way to integrate that, like how daddy leagues do they stuff where you can actually input stats into the website to where you can actually see it, but that would be too complicated and take too much money to do. Let's look at the stat leaders, because that means something to most people. Hold on. Y'all can't see this, can you? Okay, cool. Damn, I can't edit that. Hold up. I think if I cover that, you should be able to. Okay, yeah, you should be able to see shit right there. All right, cool. So, like I said, these are stats, right, for the summer league. 13 points. Kyle Kerrigan, me are leading in that point category. Then you got your boy Vladimir with 12 points, and then
that's like you got 12 points.
Elliot. Oh yeah, so Robert Everett 13, Rose 12, Vladimir 12, Elliot 12. I'm only gonna talk about top 5. The person that's leading in offensive rebounds, Robert Ivory.
It says 0.0, right? This says 0, right? Or am I tripping?
This is 6.
That's a 6.
Y'all can't see a little bit.
Oh, y'all can't see. Okay, my bad. Six offensive rebounds. He's currently leading the league. Vladimir has 5. Farik has 4.5, which is that's pretty. I mean, I actually, that's surprising to me because I mean, for Farik to be averaging 15.5, he's most of the time he's getting his boards off of defensive rebounds.
Factory blocks our shot.
Yeah. Griffen Harris, 5.7 defensive rebounds to his 3 rebounds on offense. Offensive rebounds is very important, right? Obviously for second chance points.
Yeah.
For him to be played, I think he only played 1 game. That may go down. You know what I'm saying? But most of these dudes, you know, Vladimir's only played 1 game, so that may go down. True stats, you looking at Farik Harris. right? Because those are the true stats. They play 2 games. This is what they averaging. Obviously, if it's a high number, that means they're more consistent. But I'm not taking. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm taking credit from Robert. It's just one good game is not going to sell nobody. You know what I mean? You got to be consistent. My third game, I could go 3 for 17. Obviously, my draft stock a drop, but I mean, shit, it is what it is. Let me see. Defensive rebounds, obviously, we just said Farik is number 1 at 11. Rebounds per game. This is 2 games he played. 1 game. Who the hell is Mike Buckets? But 1 game, 9 boards, assists per game. Look at that. These are true stats that you have to take into consideration. 4 assists. He probably not nowhere near where you want to be at points, but it depends on how you want to draft your team. You're looking for a
You
point
also
guard.
got to look at matchups when it comes down to those assists. People don't take shots either.
Yeah. Royce Foster 3, and Thomas got 2.5. So I mean, I'm not just off the rip. I'm not gonna be that point guard that's gonna sit up here and average 15 assists in a game. But as many shots as I take, which I'm finna get to, I could drop you off for 20, 25. You know what I'm saying? Steals. Steve Carter. I told y'all that's one of the best defenders in the game right there. Jalen Vasquez. He's one of the top assist players, and then obviously second in steals, beside my boy Kyle Kamal, or who is that? Illy Kamal, who is also a player too. Prince Dixon, a player, and then Kennard Williams. Blocks, Austin Smith, Ty White, for her not to have upgraded her player, and she's second in the league in blocks. Played 2 games, so I mean that's a true average. Freak, you know. Is not it, and that's crazy, bro. Like, look at the difference. You would think Farik is just destroying everything, but true stats don't lie. Turnovers per game. Elliot Griffin, Kyle Kerrigan, Kamal Jr., and then some the other no-named players. Field goals made. Elliot is leading in that. Most shots at bat. Field goals attempted. Vladimir is taking most shots than anybody in the game besides Ant Thomas, who's a number 5 at 12.5 shots. You obviously want a guard that's going to shoot.
Be aggressive.
Yeah. A center's field goal attempts is kind of skewed because a lot of theirs come off tip ins, and those count too. They kind of mess up a lot of averages.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Field goal percentage. Look at something real quick. 75%. He's leading the league, but like you said, it's skewed, but still 75% is pretty good. That means if he got the ball 75% of the time, he for the score. Shandy Bird 60%, but they don't give these individuals the ball enough, right? Tate Jackson 54% or 55, depending on how you look at it. Farik, half of the time he's scoring, and then a shooter, because I do not go to the layup, right? I mean, rarely do I get to the line or get to the basket. That's all 3-point shots, really. Shit, I'm 47%. And I think, here it is. Nah, that's not it. But 3.5 3-pointers made. This motherfucker be shooting.
And field goal percentages to have 2 guards in the top 5, that's good.
Yup.
Yeah.
3-point percentage. Ooh, who is that? Kyle Karen is half of his shots is dropping behind 3. Spencer Jones, I don't know who the hell that is. I don't think y'all can see that. Yeah, so Kyle is a 3-point specialist, and I'm a deep range shot creator. But let me see free throws. Robert Ivory leads the league in free throws made. That's really good. Free throws.
He did attempt a lot.
That's true. That's true. But it was just 9 though. I mean, that's what, 40%? Is that 40%? No, that's 60 or 55%. Yep, that is 55%. Why don't they have these people as their percentage? That's weird. Let's see. Points allowed. That's not a real stat. Let me see. Opponent's field goal. But anyways, y'all see the stats. Y'all can see that, you know, obviously these players throughout the season is what's gonna happen, you know what I mean, as far as like points and who's shooting and percentage wise. But like they say in the chat, Ant had a bad game. I get it. It's you gonna have bad games, but you know what's gonna happen to the next game, and I think they play again, if I'm not mistaken. So he has an opportunity to redeem himself. Spade's got 3 games, so I mean they could go, you know, 3-0 from the games we watch, but they got the dub without really a big contribution from what he did. Really because, you know, Austin Smith was so good. Best field goal percentage for a guard. Yep. I think he was at 55%. But you be getting to the bucket though, Tay.
Yeah, and for a guard, that 55% is out of this world.
Yeah, you be getting to the bucket, and that's consistently. I just think with the right coach and the right system, I mean, you'd be dangerous, bro. And that goes for Jalen. You know what I mean? Fix the tendencies. You know what I mean? And you're in a perfect system. Same thing with Steve. Like y'all some bulldogs. You know what I'm saying? Getting steals and stuff. That's good, and that really goes for every player. It's up to the coaches if they gonna turn them into championship caliber.
It's gonna be interesting to see how all that turns out when we get.
Yeah, true that. Well, it's been real, fellas. I ain't trying to keep y'all. I appreciate y'all coming into the stream and commentating. This was way more entertaining with y'all being here. So
definitely. So you're not talking to your
had a lot of fun. This is dope.
So tomorrow we got, I think I was just looking at that. Tomorrow we got the Pirates versus the Bulldogs, and then the Gunners versus the Spartans. So Big Fareed going up against them Spartans, and I don't know. I think it's gonna probably be the same thing. No disrespect to Jameson, but I think Fareed is gonna average about 15 points and 25
So quick
rebounds
question.
or something.
Are y'all on tomorrow? Like or like, do y'all work tomorrow?
I will be here on the commentary team tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. Obviously.
No, like during the day, like would y'all be on?
Yeah, I'm off. So I mean, I could if I because I don't have a particular time for the stream tomorrow. I'll probably stream earlier than later.
But no, because
I do got class during the day.
Okay. No, because I was saying if y'all wanted to do like a quick little earlier show for the stream during, like earlier in the day, so that way, because like I know for a fact that the people that we get on at night is not everybody that's in the league, but there's a lot more people that we can kind of gain or kind of give, like, you know, updates to on like what happened in last night's game.
Yeah, like a talk show, recap show or something.
No, I would say this too. When I first did my stream, I think I had like 35, 40 concurrent viewers. So yeah, it's definitely lucrative to do it earlier in the day. But like you say, to your point, we just gotta you know, pick a time, make sure we stick to the time, and advertise it, share it out to the masses so people can have opportunity to watch. But yeah, I like that idea. I think we should come up with something that's entertaining, you know, like a little talk show, whatever, where we can have maybe some players, you know, for 10 minutes, just like how we had Griffen here, and talk about what has happened the previous games and prepare for what's to expect in the upcoming one. Invite me for a league catch up. Jameson want to get down, we can have a chalk talk with GMs. You know what I mean? We could do all kinds of stuff.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, I'll be here, especially you know, for us to do like a little recap. during the day or like or even if it's like in the afternoon.
I definitely post it in the chat, and I'll try to, because like I said, I got a few things to do in the morning. I'll try to put together some highlights so we can kind of talk about those highlights, and I'll ask y'all like questions, pertaining to what has happened in the game, and then y'all can give me y'all's opinion, and I'll keep mine to myself. But I'll be pretty much the host asking the questions. Yeah, like like Ernie Johnson. You know how Ernie just goes around the panel and asks Shaq, Charles and Kenny. Yeah, just questions without really giving his opinion.
Let's say around the horn. Yeah, you'd be like.
Yeah, that works too. So yeah, I'll put together some questions. I'll have it kind of do like overlays onto the stream. We can go from there, fellas.
Yep. So tomorrow morning we're gonna be hosting Rose Petals.
There you go. I'll have some stuff put together though, for sure. All right, man. Appreciate y'all for staying with us in the stream. Y'all 13 people. I appreciate everybody that was watching. We got it up to 23 likes, 170 plays, and I think the average watch time was about 16 minutes, so that's pretty good. We'll be back tomorrow, man. Peace.
Signing off.
Peace out.
Peace out.